Wow.
Yowza,
Yow.
wowza,
Zer.
Binga bonga. So hey everybody. Welcome to another iteration of DBA Data Bounties, a spin-off or offshoot of our weekly tabletop RPG. Oh, sorry. The table... Well, hold on, where was I? DBA Data Bounties, a spin-off or offshoot of our weekly tabletop RPG running an anime campaign Epithet System, known as Destruction Bench Agreement, taking place in that campaign's DBA database, which is a virtual reality landscape for all things related to the Destruction Bench Agreement tournament. People running it always want to stress test it, and so fortunately for them, and for the contestants wandering around the DBA database, there's a bunch of them wandering around, and it's basically our way of having a challenge battle mode that functions in-universe. It's a win-win. Speaking of those challenge battles, or data bounties, as we call them, hence the name of this side series, we have the person running this one, Iris.
Hey there, friends. It's me, Iris. So, for this particular data bounty, right, the thing that inspired it is that we were having one of our, let's call them, discussions about, let's call them, a certain group. And, this certain group had, character sheets and boss sheets made for characters to be able to fight. Like, some of the monsters from Monster Hunter. And particularly, they were all quite on the sort of weak and uncreative side.
At least compared to DBA, how it is anyway.
Yeah, particularly, the Nergigante they had has a basic attack that deals 3 damage, and as someone who has gone through multiple therapists after fighting Nergigante myself, this pissed me off so much that out of sheer spite alone, I decided to make my own version of Nergigante that's fightable by DBA. And as you might be able to tell by this pretty sauced party lineup, they have opted to go for the hardest difficulty right off the bat. So this should be exciting.
Yeah. Let's introduce our players here today, taking part in this monster hunt, as it may be. We have Ballast.
Hello, I'm Ballast. I'm playing Aaron No Me. It was either this, Donovan, or Johnny, and Aaron's the one that got votes, so he's the one here. Just how it is.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I am Patronix or Soleil, whichever you prefer. I'm the person that gave the scuffed up intro because I yawned in the middle of it and completely lost my place, which threw me off my groove. Today I'm playing my good old classic Emmerich, which I promise you is primarily just because I wanted to play him, and I asked like 10 times to make sure that everyone was cool with it on both ends of it, and may or may not be one of the primary reasons we're doing the broad difficulty instead of the challenging, but you know what? It'll be fine. It's fine. I just wanted to play him. It's been a while, and I like playing him, so you know what? I'm doing it. We got funny Sam.
Hello, it's me, Sam or Amber or Yum Bitch. And today I am.
Just give it up.
Give it up sometime, that's not right now.
And today I'm playing the equivalent of a longsword user, Din.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then up next we have Penny.
Hi, it's me, Penny. I'm playing I'm playing the obligation. Since this is a Monster Hunter fight, I might as well play the character who I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me just check something. Yeah. Her class is a monster's natural enemy. So literally my Monster Hunter character. Should be fun. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna rework her kit, but goddamn, if I have the ideas that I have for upgrades, I'm gonna have to think about how I'm doing her token actions in the future because it's gonna be hell.
Well, we got Roche.
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 It's me, Roche. You might recognize me from being a funny lizard. I'm playing Ica.
Yo. Last but not least, we have Drake.
Hello, I'm Drake, and speaking of monsters, I'm playing the queen of them, Rosata.
Yeah. There's
See,
our.
it's
Who is a
Nergigante.
dragon, I've been informed.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
that that will be relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's our funny group of involved people. If you're new around here, you're enjoying yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why, you can catch up with more of the things we're doing here on this Twitch channel. You should join.
You went a little
our-
bit British there.
a little bit. I just wanted to do what you should join our Discord server. Join dining. Yow! There it is. I almost turned into Tom the cat there. But yeah. Anyway, that's I think we're like good to go. I believe if I'm
Yeah, I think so.
I'm funny lizard.
Hey funny lizard, I'm Soleil.
Alright, let's move you guys over. Anywhere behind that second line, as always.
I'll be frontline.
Let's see. Yeah, let's stand about here.
Yep.
Just in case of 3x3s or line attacks, I'll
Why
go a
do they have
little.
those?
Yeah. I'll go a little. You know what? Yeah, because I could. This puts me in a line with Ica, but you know what? There's already other lines, so they're gonna have to choose. But I'll be good here.
Alright, for Doll, because I was like, okay, do I get to pick? Yes, I do get to pick. She's going to be Ice Element. Not Ice,
Alright.
sorry, Thunder. Thunder Element.
Ah, yeah, I wonder why you do that.
Thunder cuts.
Right. Anybody else have any quick start of combat things they want to get out of the way?
I don't believe.
Yeah, I do have one. Very
I'm not in
technical
it.
based. Man, how'd you know?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You just have the Gilly Mantle.
You are at 54
Yeah.
prof, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed that. But anyway, if
Yeah,
that's
well,
all, and I just
my-
want to make sure because there's a lot of things to keep track of for his start of combat stuff. So
My other start of combat stuff requires me to see them. And to know how
Okay.
big they are.
okay, well you hold off on that till I link all of their start of combat things, which I
Okay.
will now do, as we're gonna properly begin things.
Do we roll initiative before or after its start of combats? Just to confirm.
Go ahead and do it now.
Okay.
Alright. Just want to make sure it might have, because you never know, it might have some weird anti-initiative fuckery or something to it.
Ah!
That is, wow, let me turn that guy
Oh,
on.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
There he is.
Okay, full rifle.
Big man.
Turn it down a bit. So, let me add. Oop. Oop. Okay, so it would be
Ah,
like
the
that.
nice reversed.
Wow, what a stunning initiative.
Yeah.
Split them up like that.
Yep, yep.
Alright. So first of all, I'm sorry, Drake.
Yeah, I
No,
figured
this is
it was
perfect. Yeah.
I also figured it was that.
Alright, good to know. I will try to avoid getting the real moment.
Second of all, we'll go through its basic mechanics. We got this one. Monsters' various parts of its body, they can be specifically targeted by attacks. Each location has its own stamina, though damaging any location also damages the total. If a location runs out of stamina, the monster is weakened in a manner corresponding to that location. Hit locations have unique statistics, armor and evasion. Armor is permanent DR, evasion is penalties to rolls to hit it.
Okay.
Then we have this.
God, I forgot I don't have a...
I hate you, Penny. And then we also have this.
Okay.
Oh, Thunder's effective. Oh boy, do I have an ability that I bought from Florin. Does that
This, and to be clear, if its rolls roll really low, the ability still goes off, but it will be very much less effective.
It'll get something at least, but yeah.
It's just so that it doesn't like do a charge, but it stays still for some reason, because that would be lame.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that that dichotomy.
Okay, so then we have the Nergigante's specific things. Its main one being this.
Oh god. Okay.
So, its entire body's covered in spikes. Its main body has 100 armor on all attacks made from behind. Currently it's facing towards all of you, of course. And that's not, like, its locations. That's just if you are aiming at only its main body and not a location.
Okay.
And then also, the start of every round after the first, the spikes grow on 3 different locations and enter the growing stage. The growing stage locations take increased damage, but also gain additional effects. And then at the start of the next round after that, all the growing spikes enter the armored stage, which gives them a ton of DR, and also increased damage, and they keep the effects. So basically, if the locations are armored, you probably do not want to try to hit those, because they have 60 DR each. Here's the thing. That's the main Nergigante's mechanic, but because this is Ruiner Nergigante, its spikes are actually not in the growing stage, it just cycles between what is armored and what isn't. But for the first round, nothing is armored.
Okay.
And also, any spike attack inflicts the bleeding status.
Mm-hmm. Every 50 stamina it increases damage by 2.
Alright.
Yep.
By the looks of it. Okay.
Because Ruiner Nergigante gets stronger the longer the fight goes on.
Uh-huh.
I'm skipping its first turn because it rolled low, so it is Latvia's turn. So do your start
Cool,
combat
cool.
stuff now.
Alright. My main start of combat thing is my passive, appropriately named Monster Hunter. So basically, I can, because of adaptive training, I can basically, I basically can reduce my round limit on a couple of my things by up to 3. Like, I just have 3 rounds I can skip effectively.
Okay.
So I am going to, because I haven't made a hammer for a Latvia yet, so I can't do anything with, I can't use that. So I'm gonna start in Greatsword. I've got Leviathan's Demise. And I am going to increase my rounds on that by 1, and then I am going to I've got a new weapon that I haven't gotten written down here. I'm gonna, with my last one, I'm gonna increase the rounds on Final Dragon's Claws by 2.
Okay.
So, yeah. But currently I'm starting in Greatsword. And Doll is starting on support.
Since Latvia would probably just know them all, you can feel free to... I mean, people can also feel free to just ask what is a targetable hit location and what isn't, but you can also point them out to people, I guess.
I can mention them if people want, but I believe for Ruiner Nergigante... Well, I'm just going to tell them. I believe for Ruiner Nergigante, it's both horns... well, it's technically the head, which counts for both horns. The front 2 arms, the wings, and the tail.
Okay.
I believe the wings are.
In the case of this one, I also have the back 2 legs, and the horns are separate from the head.
Okay, okay.
The horn's one unit, or is each horn a separate horn?
Each horn is separate.
Yeah.
The wings are 1 unit, though.
Yep, and my current 5 movement, so nothing fancy. I'm just gonna walk up to it.
Okay.
And let me double check this. Yep. I am going to use my bonus action to charge my sword. It is charge weapon, I believe. Element. Fuck, that didn't roll. It was a 4. I haven't fixed that one. I was trying to use a bonus action to basically increase the damage of my greatsword by 7, but it halves my movement for my next turn.
Okay. That didn't roll, though.
It rolled. It just didn't come up.
It
It was a
token
4.
action. It was a 4.
It was
a 4?
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
didn't work, sorry.
Yep, that is fine. I will find that in my next thing. But for now, I'm just going to attack then.
Where?
I'm going to attack. Let's go left horn.
Okay.
Hopefully this comes through. Okay, this one does come through. It does 6.
Okay. Let me check something.
If you need to know
normally... Sorry.
I was if you need to know about greatswords specifically, they are generally counted as slashing and bludgeoning, mostly slashing, part bludgeoning.
Yeah. So I would normally at least let you do a little bit of damage, but the horn has a bit of evasion on it because it always is moving its fucking head all over the place, so you miss.
That's true. No, that's fine. That's my turn.
Is Doll gonna do anything?
Oh, actually, yeah, sorry. Doll. Doll is gonna use support gear, and you know what? Aaron's next. I'll use it on you.
Alright. Is there anything... What are you... Yeah.
It is just, I'm just gonna grant you the modifier.
Alright.
I assume on 11 it would just be a +1 though.
Hold on. +1 or +2? Yeah, I'll just say +1.
Yep.
Alright,
That is my turn. I'm gonna fix this goddamn tokenation.
Okay. If it's +1... I think I should go at least for now. I'm gonna do +1 seeds on bullet seed is what I'm gonna do. Yep. And it's my turn now then?
Yes, that is
I
it.
believe
Yep.
so.
Alright. Bullet seed has a range of 4. Yes. Alright, yep, 4. Alright. I'm going to move to over here. Let me just check some ranges real quick. Alright. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm going to move to over here. And I'm going to use Bullet Seed. And have 2 of them target the left horn, 1 of them target... 2 of them target the left horn, 2 of them target the right horn.
Okay.
Give me a second. Roll Bullet Seed. What the fuck is it? There it is.
Alright.
That is a critical success.
Yeah, because Aaron.
Oh god, I forgot. Yeah, I was about to say, oh man, the roll.
God.
But no, you're alright. That is a crit success. Let me get your theme.
And because I have now crit against this, let me just harvest season. Do you guys want me to get a new another fruit or use cross pollination on this?
God,
thing?
a Nergigante Zoan?
Bro, that's up to you, man.
Cool as shit, though.
Nergzoan.
Considering there's only like 4 of us who can eat devil fruits and you're liable to crit again, maybe like another one for now, but if you get another crit, definitely go
I only
cross-pollination.
ask because if I go cross-pollination, because I've taken one cost so far, if I go cross-pollination, I assume Ruiner and Nergigante would take a lot of cost, which means I can now immediately eat the fruit that I have to recover 5 stamina for efficiency's sake.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so yeah, in that case, so
The
that would have been
Nergigante
doing...
zone is actually horrifying, though.
So that would
It's
have
calm.
been two
Yeah.
instances
Yeah.
of 3 on each side, probably just increase to 2 instances of 6 on each side, if it should matter. And then, yeah, I'll go for a cross-pollination. So how much would you say that would be?
Alright. Well, what is it exactly doing again? Sorry. You're trying to get
and
this
just-
is to get the fruit.
To get a sample of it for a fruit, yes.
Oh, I mean, it's a Nergigante. I'd say it's a 3 cost.
Alright, cool.
And okay, how much damage is each seed doing?
They are each instances of 3 at base, and they were 2 on each. I crit though, so it would be 2 instances of 6 on the left, 2 instances of 6 on the right.
Oh, boy. Okay. So it would be how much damage there? How much damage there? And total it would be that much damage.
Oh fuck, that's actually not just a Nergigante, that's a Ruiner Nergigante actually, fuck.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Because it's a variant, I don't think there'd be a technical species difference, though. It's not a subspecies, so.
Alright. I'll just, maybe a not Ruiner and just normal then. Alright, and then I will, as a... Alright. Stuff. Alright, and then I'm going to, as a free action, eat the fruit that I have currently, and get a... Let's see what fruit do I get? I really want the Yummy, but in the case of it's just a monster, it's probably not going to be as effective is the problem. Let's see, so yeah, D47, submit.
Not only that, Ruiner Nergigante is one of the few that it doesn't have explicit special powers.
Yeah, no, that's what I was meaning. Yep. That would be the Ryu Nami model Brachiosaurus, which isn't really all that good.
That's a dragon! It's also actually worse!
It's a dinosaur.
That's fair.
Penny.
Anyway, I'm gonna make it into, God, the break would be really fucking funny.
Is there a reason to not do Pika?
Yeah, no, there's not particularly a reason to not do Pika, though, is the thing. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it the Pika no me using my talent.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
I got it.
Bless.
Thanks.
Right. My turn. So, you know, let's just go simple. Let's say, Aika just sort of, twirls her scythe a little bit, and she is going to go for, flurry basic attack on the left horn, specifically.
Oh, okay.
Bit B.
Okay, so this is just a scythe slash?
It's 2. 4 damage twice.
4 damage twice against the left horn, was it?
Yes.
Okay, let me find that. Alright, you slash across the left horn and a crack appears. Crack.
Rosada, break it off. Moves there, ends her turn. And the Nergigante gets 2 ticks.
Oh, yes. Okay. Gotcha. Rosada?
First thing I'm gonna do is let the funny bug do its thing.
Alright.
Alright, the funny bug takes a movement action and holds an action to basic attack. If anything enters their range, that's it.
I love the funny bug. Let's see. Rosada's going to sort of look at Aika in response to giving such a demanding order, pause for a second, and then just start walking forward. They're going to raise their hand and use Queen's Ransom. More particularly, they're going to use Queen's... yeah, Queen's Ransom. Now, would you say the hit locations count as, like, separate for the purposes of, like, status effects and stuff like that?
It depends on what the status effect is. Like, if it's something like ticks, that applies to all of it, you know, because it's like a weird thing, but yeah.
I roll the 1.
Oh, no. Yeah, Rosada, you're not used to it, but your spine is tingling in this thing's presence, and you unfortunately don't quite have the confidence to go for it.
You're right. Her spine would tingle. She looks at it after all, for about a moment, lowers her hand, it's like, cute, and chooses not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's her turn.
Alright, then it's its turn. Alright, let's see here. So, let me take a look at my fun toys.
What?
Alright, well, I feel like I have to start off with this one. Just give me one sec. Alright. Directed at Alatvia, it is going to use a claw attack.
Alright.
15, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try and do a couple things, depending on what happens, but the first thing is I'm gonna try and power through it.
Hell yeah!
Ooh, alright. Do you have a crit theme?
I should do, yeah.
Has Latvia been played?
Yeah, she's not been played as a PC, no.
Yeah,
She
here she
is
is.
an expert Monday, so 2 prof goes to Doll.
Alright.
Yep, so she just goes forward 1 space effectively, takes half of any damage targeting her, and ignores any knockback. She basically just,
Yeah.
super
So you
obvious
would take only 7 damage, I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I mean, does my 20 reduce it by any more?
I'll say the effect of your 20 is that the spikes that are also flying out, because Ruiner Nergigante always has the spike effects on.
Yeah.
That you manage to shove yourself forward into its claw such that the spikes don't actually fly out at you.
Nice. Alright,
So you aren't going to take any spike damage.
Well, actually, no. I'll take the... Is that 7 including cost or not including cost?
Not including, so it'd be 8.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. She smiles.
It snarls at you, slightly a bit surprised that you through strength alone managed to beat its claw back. Even so, though, it does notice its true prey nearby. So what it's gonna do now?
Yeah, does Doink count as a dragon too?
Yeah.
Doink is a doink. It's like a tonberry, I think.
I don't think it'd be that interested in Doink. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, while it's technically made from Rosada's DNA, I feel like Rosada's the main dish.
Yeah, I just want to make sure in case we're lower on the priority list because of it.
Yeah, this one hit all of you. It's gonna dash this way.
Alright, I'm gonna use the travel with the speed of light passive anytime dodge.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Jesus. Alright, yeah, you don't take anything.
And I'll get 1 proficiency. Oh, it's not an ability. It's specifically a passive. God, I fucking hate that restriction.
I have I have a couple things here. So, firstly, just in case, you would class this as a physical AOE, correct?
Yes.
Adaptive training. One of my things I picked up some time ago is I am vaguely resistant to physical AOE specifically. And also, I just want to, like, I don't know, like, get the fuck out.
I'm going to say... you said you have to take half from physical AoE, right?
It's vague reduction.
Okay. So with that, plus the dodge that's happening, I'm gonna say you're only gonna take 3 damage from this.
Including cost? Or...
No, so take 4.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna move it here. Actually, no. I'm gonna move here because I have half movement and I really need that. So yeah, I'm gonna be here. That's what I'm dodging to.
So
Which I believe.
So just Rosada, do you have anything you're gonna do?
Yes. So as per, I didn't post it because it's very long and oppressive in the chat. But her talent allows her to select a core word among other things at the start of combat. That she can like vaguely use effects of and just do things with for stamina cost and whatnot. Whenever she's in a bounty, I always pick the one virtual because it allows her to mess with the virtual spaces and whatnot. So as like in any time, which you can assign the cost, she's just gonna digitize into like data and reappear somewhere else and hopefully dodge. Boop, boop. Let's give a roll. 13.
Okay. That is the same as what he rolled. So, first of all, let me get the music. So let me see. Yeah, I'll say you only take 3 damage from it.
Is that including
Gotcha.
the percentage increase?
No. Hold on.
It'd be +3, so it'd be 15, right?
Yeah, the percentage increase, I'm gonna say rounds down, so it's just 3.
Alright.
But it is on top of you, basically, and just snarling angrily in your face.
How far would you say I can like reappear away?
I'm gonna say... How far is it, usually?
It's nebulous. It doesn't have written effects. I can just vaguely do stuff based off the
Okay,
word.
I'll say, like, 3 spaces away.
Okay. Yeah, she'll just, like, right there.
Alright. That's its turn. Emmerich.
Oh, here we go. Ever since I visited Bloodworth, I've been wanting to fight more monsters, and this is certainly one. So let's just, get to excited phase. And what I'm gonna be doing, let me calc this out, because if I was to do it here, so I'm gonna need to move there. Okay. Emmerich is going to run up to here, and targeting the head specifically. However, this is an area attack, but I'll make primary target head. I'm going to be going for Cyclone Twister using Sable. So here we go. Where is it? There it is. So this will be dealing 10 damage to it, and because of Sable, it will be covering everything in a thing of ash and fog and all this shit as per Sable. Let me post what that does, because that's important. Because, bing. Whenever this attack is used being Sable, I may designate an area, but in this case, it's the area this attack hits in. In this area, I am considered completely invisible. In that case, I probably should have been here. But I'm considered completely invisible, and thus have advantage on all attacks. Meanwhile, enemies become unable to defend themselves, and have increased +2 crit range against them, so that's funny. So that would basically be bada bing, like, here. So there's that.
So it's so it's like a big AoE slash attack.
Yeah, it's a big
across
AoE
its head
slash.
in particular,
Yeah, I'm focusing on the head in particular, and it is big, so I don't know if this is going to be dragging it, but typically this drags people, it hits along with it, so it would be pushed against the wall.
I'll say purely because of Emrich's utterly insane strength he's proven time and time again. That pushes him one space.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
also, let me deal that damage to the head. It is also going to deal a little bit damage to the horns, because,
Yep.
right there.
And now that
a
it's...
+2 damage, right? Just so it's like...
Yeah, I have +2 damage because of my thing, so...
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So up next, wouldn't you know it, I have my funny passive. So here we go. The dice size is the first one, so it's a D2. Let's see, that is a 1, so I take 1 damage, and I get my funny extra thing. And so, I'm going to be using funny, let's go with good old-fashioned, because I need something that's going to bring me closer. So, you know what that means. It's time for funny Tyrant Lance. So I'm gonna be trying to go and again aiming for the head. So here is Tyrant Lance as I just dash forward and fucking kick its head and try and drag it into the ground.
All right. Okay.
So basically,
So this is just a big flying kick attack.
Yeah. Once contact has been made with the enemy, both Emmerich and the target will slide forward for the rest of their movement, which,
Alright. It's not gonna slide as far as it normally would, I'll tell ya.
Yeah.
But it will still take quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, because normally, because I was right here, I believe, and so that would be 4.
Yeah.
So basically, if I'm considering this where I'm hitting it, basically it would just be dealing 5 damage. But what's important is that I am now in the funny font.
5 + 2 or 5 overall?
5 overall, I'm counting with the +2.
Yeah.
So Infinite Ambition, gonna go again, it's now a D4. So I take another 1.
Rick.
Gain another fatigue, and now that I'm in here is when we're gonna start fucking them up. So you know his wings, right?
Well, real quick, what was the damage? What would have the damage of Tyrant Lance been? Real fast?
It would have been 5.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is now that I'm in the fog, I am gonna be going for Space Ripper Stingy Eyes, right? Which is my funny shoot the water mixed with vampiric essence out of my eyes. And I am aiming for the wings, right? And using my elemental bending, I basically want to not only help guide the attack through both of the wings, but if I can, use the water and tie it up. Hog tie these fucking wings.
Oh boy.
So, here we go. Here's the funny. Here's Space Ripper, which because I'm in the fog has advantage, and thank God that it does. Much better. Oh, and that's a crit because I have +2 crit range against them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright. So, this can work, but after this I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Real quick. So basically, you are space rippering, but then water bending it to try to tie
Yes,
its wings
I should
up,
probably roll for that too. Hold on. Not so good.
right? Okay, not so good, but what were you space rippering in the first place?
His 2
exactly?
wings. I was firing it through both of the wings.
Yeah,
if
you were
possible.
firing at his wings. Gotcha. And how much damage would it be doing right now?
If you would consider him to be class 2 or up, it would be overall 11 damage. I don't know if that gets increased at all because I'm hitting 2 different things, but... Oh, and yeah, no, you're right, that was a crit. So actually, it would be 22.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Is it class 3 or higher?
class
I'll
2 or
say
higher,
that
yeah.
it's roughly class 2-ish, but like...
Yeah.
you-
In which
you know.
case, then it's 22. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me 1 sec. Alright.
Okay.
So real quick, right?
Yep.
First of all, give me just a quick...
No, yeah, take all the time you need.
I'll do that in a second. So, what happens is, you do your crazy sword slash and slice through its head and it yowls in pain, and then you kick it in the fucking face and it's like, and it growls almost like a cat, just like the fuck? Jesus, this guy's strong. So when you Space Ripper through its wings, as you do that, and as you go to start trying to even, like, potentially tie it up, it is going to inhale for a moment before letting out a incredibly loud roar.
Mm-hmm. I assume this will be canceling me from taking any additional actions is the idea, right?
Yup, this stuns everyone and just stops the turn.
I mean, that's fine. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use my
This
bonus.
was intended as an anti-anytime hell mechanic, but this works too,
Yeah.
Emmerich.
yeah. Well, since the turn has just ended, I mean, there's not much else I can do, but that's fine. That's me.
Yup, okay. But, that being said, you clearly have done a number on him.
Yeah.
He does not look happy about that. Alright, we're gonna go to Din. You in combat yet, bud? How's it going?
We're gonna go to ruin her Nergigante.
Alright, so ruin Nergigante. Alright. So, real quick, let me go through and, increase his damage a little bit. On some of his funny things. One moment. Okay, so, it's the top of the round, so his regenerating spikes are gonna activate. He is gonna put them on his wings. Hold on, let me double check how this is. Cause it's... It's 3, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna say his wings, his head, and... yeah, just his tail as well. So his wings, his head, and his tail all have insane, ludicrous DR right now.
Mm-hmm. You said his tail, his head, and his wings, right? Sorry?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
And also, attacks that use those locations will do additional damage as well.
Nice.
This area doesn't need to be here anymore, right?
No, it does. It's still there. It's just fog. Again, I'll post the two different things because,
Yeah, what is that area right now?
yeah, so first off, this is like a part of Cyclone Twister of when I use Sable, which I did because I just couldn't specify. And the fog itself, let me grabby, basically there is... In this area, you, as an Emmerich, are completely invisible and thus have advantage on all attacks. Meanwhile, enemies become unable to defend themselves and have an increased +2 crit range against them.
Gotcha, okay. Well, snarling and snorting, he is going to, he does something interesting, Emmerich.
Yep.
He almost, like, kind of flops onto his side in front of you, such that his back is facing you, and then starts dragging his wing now covered with oily black spikes across the ground towards you.
Okay.
He is going to attack with... yeah, with this.
Jagged Wings, dealing 9 +2.
This just hits you.
Yeah, no, I'm trying... How much of this is coming from the spikes themselves, sorry?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'd say probably half of it in this case, because the wing itself is also just like slamming into you. So
I'd be taking
it'd be
like
like 5 damage actually.
You know, I'll just take it, and then I guess I'll say that. How would you say that it's bisecting me in this way then? Because of the funny...
as the wing scrapes across the ground, it's sort of like a bed of knives is like uppercutting you as it drags through.
So
it
I'm-
would be vertical.
Yeah, so I'm vertically bisected. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And surely it thinks you're dead. I mean, it can't really see right now because
Yeah.
of all the ash, but surely he's dead.
Surely
so,
I'm dead. Yeah.
Surely you're dead. So
In fact,
now,
them split right in half after all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
there was just no reason.
Yeah, let's see. It knew about where, Rosada was still. So it is going to back up a bit so that it can shake the ash out of its eyes, and then it's going to use, this on, I'll draw the area, specifically this area. It is going to use this. So that is targeting Aika and Rosada, as I said.
Ica can't do anything.
Rosada can. Let me go look at her stuff real quick.
Yeah. I unfortunately have nothing that I can do with this situation to help you guys.
It's alright.
So much fucking shit on her sheet. Give me a second. Ah, here it is.
Oh, also,
Uh,
Emmerich, real quick, I
Yep.
forgot about the damage increase that it would have on its wings, so just take, like, one more.
Okay, yeah.
It was already.
I thought we already accounted
wasn't
for
it?
it, but you know what? I'll take your word for it.
I accounted for the fact that it has the +2, but not the fact that when it's armored, it has another 25% boost.
Oh, got
I
it.
see, I
Okay.
see.
Alright, what's up,
Okay.
Drake?
Rosada's going to use her anytime to create a kind of like translucent amber heart, literally like in the exact area that's marked, to telekinetically grasp Aika and Rosada and just throw them out of the way.
Okay.
12.
Yeah. Well, let me double check here.
So like
Rolled-
over there.
I rolled a 9, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that works. Just pay cost. And,
Okay.
yeah, where are you being thrown?
Closer to it.
Just anywhere, however far you'd let us get to the right.
To the right? Okay. I'll say you could go, like, that far, about. And he would be up here now.
Could Ica stay a little bit closer to it? Would you say? Or like,
Sure,
I guess
I'll say you,
would
like,
Rosada allow that?
pull back against it so you can be, like, there if you want. But, having done those two things, it is Olathia's turn.
Yeah. Well, firstly, Soleil,
What's up?
this area that you made, does it affect allies in any way?
Yeah, basically, I imagine you wouldn't be able to see through it.
That's a problem.
The thing is, though, is that I imagine you wouldn't be able to see through it, but also, this guy's probably big enough that you could see its position. I
Like
imagine.
it's peeking out through it.
Yeah, like if nothing else, its wings are probably peeking out from above
Yeah.
because it's a 3x3 and this thing's a 4x4.
Yeah,
so-
you'd be able to see at least the majority. Its
Alright.
tail is also kind of back here, so...
Yeah. Let me just check my 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move here. That's all my movement. And I'm going to. Oh, firstly, I have been in this weapon for another round, so I get to choose an element for my greatsword. I'm choosing thunder.
Piece of shit.
I am then.
Sure you
don't wanna
choose, like, fire?
No, I'm good. That's not that. I am then going to use my bonus action to charge.
And while this is rolling, I will say that considering how Emrich's thing works, Latvia probably wouldn't get the advantage nor the +2 crit range because the whole thing is that Emrich can see through it, but nobody else can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That works anyway, though.
Yep. I assume because it failed, it bypasses the last round. I can't use this multiple times in a round, or multiple rounds at a time.
You didn't use it last round.
Yeah.
Is the thing because you failed.
Yep. So my
Usually would.
my weapon is now increased to 14 damage. And I'm gonna smack the shit out of its tail. Charged weapon. Electros. Not switching.
Oh, Electros?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
Obviously, considering how Monster Hunter works, you could just say the status doesn't easily get afflicted, obviously, or you could just apply it to the tail.
Now, with the damage, this hasn't been around, right? So you don't get the extra 7 damage, right?
No. This increases the damage for this turn by 7. So it's 14.
I thought, okay, the way I'm reading it, it's like
That's
use
my-
it and then later you can do it. But yeah.
That's my passive where I get the this is just something I have unlocked as something I can do as of my talent.
Okay.
Because
well- What are you aiming for again?
the tail.
The tail. Okay.
Yeah.
Then let me check that real fast.
I know it's armored, I believe, or
Yeah,
because
it
it
is.
increased the that shit.
The tail has evasion and is armored. Is the thing.
It's like
So,
mega fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean tails are hard to hit in this game.
Yep. But if it gets
DBA.
hit, then
So
Latvia's got a great sword, so it's gonna do a lot of tail cutting damage.
yeah, I know. Alright. Total. Yeah, because I don't think it knows you're coming, so it couldn't dodge. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna say with the armor and that taken into account, it would be that you are doing 10 damage to it.
Neat. Does that apply Electros?
Yes. So that's just a status.
It's
right?
just a status that increases damage they take from all sources by 1 for each stack. And they've only got 1 stack, because I only hit them once.
I hit the wrong button.
And usually, this is just a thing where, sometimes it stays, sometimes it goes away. I feel like on Nergigante, they'd be able to either clear it, or, again, it's just applied to a single piece of them, like the tail in this instance.
I'll say it's applied to all of him, but, it'll go
Yeah.
away after a bit.
This is actually important, and I can't believe I forgot, though. For everyone else, yeah, if you have an element, you could reasonably apply.
Do you have a water one?
Yes.
Because I hit it with Space Ripper before, so I don't know.
Would be water.
If you want an element, I have it.
I have 6 defined ones. Water, fire, earth, wind, lightning, and ice. I'm just posting.
I'll give him 1 stack of soak for the Space Ripper.
Yep. So those are all my funny elements. I believe that's all. I didn't post Electros because it was in the weapon description.
Oh, if I didn't mention this, by the way, I think I forgot to. The Space Ripper definitely did damage, but not as much
I figured.
as it otherwise would have, as it has some water resistance.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like it should be mentioned. Runen Nergigante is weak to Thunder. Lamel.
Yeah, in a way.
As a small thing, I would look over to Doll. Hey, I don't know if you can get me adjacent to this thing, can you? It'd be helpful, I think.
Doll looks at you, moves behind you is gonna use that movement action to push you. Well, no, that main action to just push you. I was gonna give myself some DR, but you know what? This is funnier. That's a 1. They fall over. You're too heavy, Ica. I'm sorry.
Oh, and actually, Penny,
Yeah.
the tail is armored right now.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they know they were just going for it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say that does far less damage then.
I'm just hoping to potentially break that off.
Alright, so is
Yeah,
that a
no.
Lafia's turn?
Yes. I'm gonna...
With that, yeah, you would have done 0 damage, actually.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, no,
'Cause
the
it's
armor.
the armor from
yeah.
the spikes, not just the
Yeah.
passive.
Armor
Right.
gives it like 60 DR.
Right. I forget.
My bad on that. I forgot to... I need to actually, like, keep track of what's armor.
I mean,
and what
well, that's what happens when you go into the Invisifog, I guess.
isn't. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
That's fine.
So, alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Aaron.
Alright, speaking of armored, it's a nice segue into my turn. I know that it lists on the passive that it is DR. Is it treated as DR for the sake of DR piercing effects?
Yes, although, like, it's not gonna ignore... DR piercing effects won't ignore all of the, like, ridiculous spiked armor, that it gets from the, like, spikes, but, like, yeah, it'll pierce a good chunk of it, at least.
Alright, I'm just asking because I'm probably going to use the Pika Pika ability, which is just fire a beam of light which pierces 3DR, so I just wanted to make sure before doing it.
Yeah, I think that would pierce through most of it.
Alright, and in that
As
case...
strong as this thing is, it's not anime badass, so...
Yeah. Aaron's like, yeah, no, I heard that... I remember after Bloodstone, whatever the fucking island was, it was interesting. He's going to use the passive of the Pika Pika, which is just light speed travel, but specifically, because this is one of his go-to specials, he has a talent that he unlocked recently called VIP Access, which is that they'll have increased effects for him, which is specifically the first 50 movement he would use with his light speed movement action is treated as he can actually, take a normal movement as opposed to one little straight line or bounce off reflections. So he's just gonna hop over here real quick, just hand a Latvia a fruit before they can even react because, light speed travel. And then hop it back. Alright, there we go. And then he's then going to just, this thing seems pretty simple to be, and he's just going to raise a finger, aim at the wing, and fire.
Alright.
Bang.
Okay, this normally is, 9 damage. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna say that basically all of its armor is ignored as the light pierces through nonetheless, and it snarls in anger. So it is gonna be, boop, that much damage.
Alright, and
Yeah.
that
okay,
will
go
be
on.
my turn.
Alright, Micah.
Okay. Because it's my turn, I'm gonna ask a clarifying question for the future, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So at the start of the round, it shifts its spikes, yeah?
Yes.
So, I'll be honest, the reason why I wanted to be close was I kind of wanted to use my wasn't paying attention anytime to see if I could reset its spikes being out. Would you even let that work? If it was in the area?
Oh,
like,
boy.
I can't do it now, but, because the mistiming, but...
I mean... So, how big is the radius around you that you do that in?
It's a 3x3 around her.
So it's just
adjacent.
so it's basically just adjacent to you.
All
Okay.
areas adjacent.
In that case, in that case, you could do it on one or potentially two if it's like head or something, and or like both its forelegs locations, but not all of it.
All right, that's fair. Again, not something I can do right now, anyways, because
Yep.
yeah. So, because it is within range, what Aika is going to do is she's going to twirl her scythe, perish or something, and I'm gonna roll for it, and I'll mark out the area afterwards. Boop. Boop. That's an 8. Alright. So effectively, this would be a 3x3 of big misty pillar that does 8 damage, and then like a small line attack of a cut. And I effectively, the misty pillar itself doesn't say it ignores DR, but it attacks the soul. So I'm like not sure how that is, but the cut would probably just go for the back legs.
Yeah, I getcha. Okay. I'll say it'll ignore at least some of it. Yeah. So, is the Misty Pillar like you're just bringing it up underneath him, right?
Yeah. Because he has less than 3 ticks, the pillar is immediately like spawned underneath him and rises through him, dealing 8 damage.
Yep. All right. And then the slice would be targeting this, as you said, and this isn't armored currently. Although it still has like some just armor on it anyway. So
Yeah.
let's say
Yeah. Now, also, would you say that I could theoretically get up on its back with some things?
yes, but you'd have to be careful because its back is all big spikes.
Okay. Because I'm thinking of doing my shadow dash thing like now, because like I am just ephemeral shadow, so it would just be 2 cuts. But I think I might leave it there. He would get 2 more ticks, or if you count the back legs thing as another hit, it would be at 5 now. But
I'm gonna say no. So I'll say
alright.
it's just at 4 ticks.
yeah. And then Aika is just going to move here and end her turn.
All right, Rosada.
Okie dokie. So what Rosada is going to do is kind of look a little frustrated at Doink waddling around. You know, they're very slow. They don't have a lot of maneuverability. More importantly for what I'm about to do, they're pretty heavy. Despite their size, they're about as dense as a steamroller. But Rosada's ridiculously strong. You could even say they have the power of like several dragons and a lot of other bullshit.
Yeah.
So they're gonna lean down, pick up Doink by their scruff, and football toss them at the. Because right now, what it's covered is like its horns, tail, and I think legs or something.
It's its head, tail, and wings.
But its horns aren't covered, right?
No, it cannot cover its horns. Because
Okay. Yeah,
they're
it's gonna toss Doink at the horns.
All right. All right. What is that? What does our doinky boy do? Would you say?
I'm gonna, assuming they, Rosada throws them up there, then Rosada's gonna let Doink do what they want to do.
All right. Yeah, you managed to throw him up onto its left horn.
So Doink, right? I assume his held action has gone away because it didn't trigger before Rosada's turn, which makes sense to me. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna like look down, death in its eyes. It's going to bring down its little knife into this fucker's horn.
Okay.
And this does 8 damage base. It does 0 damage.
Unfortunately, as it feels something on its horn, it snarls and starts shaking its head back and forth, and Doink can't quite get a good stabby in.
Alright.
But he's holding on. God bless him, he's holding on.
Yep, that's all Rosada's gonna do.
Alright. I'm gonna say Doink, make a roll to stay on.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna say he's tossed off to, like, over here, but he doesn't take any damage for the
Man,
moment.
Doink, you failed the mount. Come on, man.
God, fucking Doink.
Fucking doink.
Fucking doink.
Alright. Let's see. Now, what was the effect of this ash again? It's hard to see through.
Yeah,
but
basic-
what exactly was it?
Basically, Emmerich is considered to be
Emmerich is invisible.
yeah, Emmerich is considered to be invisible while inside of it, and it's just generally kind of difficult to see through for anyone else.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, smoke bombs work in Monster Hunter, so I think it's just gonna, like... I think it's gonna chase after Ica over here. And it's gonna... Yeah, I think it'll use this. It is going to... Basically, as it charges forward, Ica, it basically is just... It's just trying to slam its head and horns down into you.
Oh, you absolute motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Oh
So- So this fucker basically just sort of brings the horns down, but they only get the after image as Ica appears behind, slightly stepping. And she's
Rosada,
just
you hear
like,
him go, Nani?
Die. And Ica's just gonna, like, set up a clock strikes and start dashing through him, Lamau.
Okay.
Bip. Yeah, it would just be like,
That's a 12, right?
yeah, the attacks would be 12s.
Well, where are you aiming?
So, effectively, how Ica would go is she would go dash through here, cut its back legs, dash through here, cut its front legs, and then just sort of, this mark would be sort of up in the air, and she would go and try to go for a cut on the horns, or on the left horn, basically, and then just drop.
Okay.
So it would be, 5,
Well,
6,
yeah,
then
go
7.
one slice at a
Yeah.
time. So what's the first slice doing?
So, 5, hopefully at the back legs, kinda.
It isn't gonna do the full damage to the back legs because they also have some evasion to reduce your roll down, but it will do a little
It
bit.
does have a +4 if it matters.
Oh no, yeah, that's true. All right,
The,
it won't do full damage, but it'll do most in that case.
Ica's action is also at
It is
reduced
at reduced
effectiveness.
effectiveness, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it does a little
Sick.
damage.
Yeah. 6 damage through this line, going for, like, the front legs-ish.
Okay, let me double check. So it would be, hold on. Going through the front legs. Okay. So it would be like... Boop. Boop. And total, it'd be taking that.
And then
Sorry.
the third mark, if you're ready.
Yep.
The third mark, she would just basically dash straight up and try to just do a cut on the left horn.
Alright.
These are-
How much would that be doing?
7.
They would all
Before-
have +1 as from the electros
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah. I'm taking that into account, but like, yeah, it is
Yeah, yeah,
reduced already, so. Okay, so that would be its left horn you're going through, so it'd be like
Yes.
that, another crack as you slice through it.
Crack.
And then she
Crack.
would just kind of, like, flop down, and they would be at 7 ticks.
Yes, he would.
And so, as a reminder as well, Iris, up to GM discretion, while the roll now counts as a critical failure, the person who rolled could do another action at reduced effectiveness if they, quote, feel that they've been getting clowned on or something.
Well, he did just get a bit clowned on, so he'll try an action at reduced effectiveness, sure. Yeah, no, I think what he'll do... Yeah, so not at full effectiveness, but it'll still do something. He snarls and he sort of curves his tail around himself and then whips it, like, just all around him as he spins around. Alright, that is going to do, because it's already reduced effectiveness and it's a bad roll, that's just going to do 3 damage to Aika and Doink. Or, sorry, not just to them, it would be to Emmerich and Dahl as well.
Is this just blunt, or is any of this...
This would be blunt because it's mainly just the impact of the tail.
Okay, let me check something, because it's 3...
Oh, and it is armored, so it's actually going to be 5 to all of you as well,
let
except
me...
Emmerich, who's taking 3 still.
Let me... You know what? This is fun, so I want to try it. As this goes towards me, I'm going to try and swashbuckling clash.
Okay.
But,
So, before that's rolled... Okay.
Oh my God.
Before it's rolled what?
I was gonna ask, where is the tail swipe starting? That way we know what point in the arc it's being clashed against Emmerich. Basically, if Emmerich's first, Doink first, and basically, for the sake of other people being targeted.
I'll say it's slashing this way so that it's hitting everybody but Emmerich, basically, with this, because, you know, he crit, so let me get his thing.
Yeah.
That's not how this works, per se. I don't think, right?
Well, so basically the way this works is that when I use this, it's on an attack that's coming towards me. The roll, I automatically succeed a parry. If the enemy wants to, they can try and roll against my roll here, right? And if they roll higher, which is totally possible in this case, then basically they can hold on. Yeah, give me a sec, sorry. Yeah. If they succeed, then they can simply get through with slightly less damage. However, if nothing else, basic words, what am I saying here? Basically, you can choose to contest me, which I assume you won't. If not, then I just avoid this damage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna contest,
Yep.
I don't think, so...
Cool.
Yeah, you just don't take anything, because you fucking block its tail. Like, it is not used to feel the feeling of its strength, like, stopping at any point.
Yeah.
So there's just a massive, like, you know, cool fucking manga impact shockwave against Emmerich as it slams into him. And, you know, you don't actually have to move, but, you know, you get fucking dragged back, pushed back a few feet by just the sheer force of it.
Nice
You don't
one!
take any damage.
Does he get forced back together from being bisected?
And then I will ask, right? Did this stop any of the damage for Doink or Aika?
No.
No? Okay, cool.
But Doink and Aika are both taking 5 and getting, Doink is getting careened back, like, over there. Aika is staying there because she's against the wall.
What about Dahl?
Oh yeah, she'd be, like, back here as well.
I will mention, just in case it reduces it, Doink does weigh like as much as a steamroller.
He can be here then, still.
Dahl does
Nice.
not weigh that much. Dahl is a porcelain doll.
Alright. That was something. It still has its second action. So, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, it was going to just try to annihilate Aika, but feeling Emmerich somehow stop the force of its blow, it is enraged, and it's gonna go back over here, and I know it's invisible, so it'll roll disadvantage. But he knows about where you are, even so.
Okay.
Emmerich, he rears up on his hind legs,
Yep.
draws one of his claws back almost like it's a fist, and just tries to fucking slam it down into you with the force of a fucking meteor.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
35! Oh god.
Yep, so, yeah, so it's,
This is a
that's gonna be
slam.
30 39 damage.
Let me check something real quick. You know what? You know what? I might as well try. I'm gonna try. And go for... It would be... Because it can't see me, so I can't use Emperor's Eye. But I'm gonna try to use Unknown Veil, and I don't know, it's already disadvantage. I'm gonna try and knock its aim off just a little bit more. And
That's fair.
I'm just...
Alright, covering some black fog stops defensive enemy items. Can cause incoming attack to miss. Okay. Yeah, you throw his aim off a little bit. Instead of, the funny 39 damage, I'm gonna say it's 20 damage.
I can take that significantly better.
I mean, you could take that really well.
I know, but I just don't want to.
What do
You mean with this slashing immunity?
Yeah.
This is gonna be mostly bludgeoning.
Yeah.
I'll knock off another 2 of the damage, but annihilation, like the whole thing, like Penny. I know Penny and Sam know this move.
Yeah.
He literally is just slamming his fucking claw down, like not even really slashing him that much.
I see you finally learned.
This Nergigante things is pretty strong.
Okay.
It is your
Yeah.
it is your turn again though.
Yeah. So, hey, Penny,
Yeah.
how much are you missing from how much do you want to be topped off?
I'm currently missing 20.
Okay.
Only give 15 because they do have a fruit.
I
as
do
well.
have a devil fruit, so I can heal for 5 as well.
Alright.
While you're thinking about that, Roche,
Yep,
you were
yep.
gonna do something?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my anytime so I untake that damage. Bippy. No.
You were paying full attention.
Yeah.
You unfortunately were fully cognizant of what was happening there, I'm sorry.
Exactly. So, what I'm gonna do is I am going to have first off, one half of me, right, go over here to Latvia. Just, look over. How do I fucking phrase this? Hey, do you need any more help? I can try and get you some more energy if you need it.
I would certainly appreciate it.
I think
though,
Everett's met in Latvia. He would have seen her hanging out with Scarborough. Sometimes,
Yeah.
So.
Though I've assuming it's vampiric assistance. Hold on, where the fuck is my passive?
I ain't got blood.
Is it relevant? It's not that she can't it's not that she's immune to bleed damage or whatever. But
Now,
I don't know if you would class vampire blood as a toxic substance.
well, now, but here's
to be immune
now
to.
here's the thing, though, right? Very specifically, when it comes to Emrich's blood transfusion, right? It's a bit funky because it says that I'm transferring, quote, my will into you. So I don't know if I assume that'd be able to get past your whatever it is.
I imagine it wouldn't she wouldn't be immune to it, be more resistant is what I was feeling rather than because again she doesn't exactly have blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be partially effective at least, because again, it is just Emmerich's sheer badassery mainly. So.
How what's your ratio?
Well, I pay twice as much as I would be healing you for. I was gonna go for 20 on me to heal you for 10, but
I mean, I'm still down for that. I don't know what the reduction will be, but
you know what? I'll give it a shot.
it'll
And
still help
I say I'll give it a shot. Blood transfusion doesn't need a roll, but it does take my bonus action. So, let me. Where is it? Bro, so many fucking.
So many.
So I would be paying 20. Yikes. And this is assisting an ally, so my fatigue goes down by 1, so I'm back to 0. So at base, this would be healing you for 10 before any resistances you may have.
well, Iris.
At base, it's healing for 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he spent
okay.
20 stamina for it.
Okay, I'm gonna say heal for 6.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine enough. And then I'm going to use, at this point,
7, one more.
Okay.
let me think here, because at this point, well, I already had that half of me move, so realistically, it's probably best to do this. I'm going to use the extra action I gained from my body being split, and I'm going to use that to try and go for Gale of Darkness, summon my boys. Probably not. That's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Don't you have advantage in your area?
If
though?
I'm attacking
Some
someone.
attacks.
Oh.
Because, like, the whole thing with Gale of Darkness is that it wouldn't matter if I'm,
Using
like...
the fact of he's used. It's yeah.
Yeah. So, there's that. That's fine. I'm gonna choose to reform into one rather, just for the sake of I like being whole, and it could probably help me with things that I'm
like
going
in
to
a
do.
spiritual sense.
Yeah. It's its head, wings, and tail that are currently armored, right?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to, aiming for its front leg, or I suppose legs, plural, I'm gonna go and try and use Coat of Arms. So let me roll for that first, and it has advantage. And if it succeeds, Emmerich, just holds Cherry Rain, crackles for a moment as he goes for a, not as full force swing, but something as sparks fly off. Yeah, Coat of Arms is the right one. So let's roll the advantage. Okay, so a 12. So this deals 3 damage and increases the damage and range of this weapon by 1 for each for the rest of combat. I tend to use this Bloody Eye for it. So there's that. However, just for the future...
I will say, real quick, you get your +1, but you notice the actual hit itself cling off the legs, because not only do they have armor, but you have a -3 this turn, so your roll has been debuffed.
Well,
But yeah.
do keep in mind, as I was about to post, as part of Cherry Rain, right, the base sword itself, let me just post the whole thing and read the relevant. Feel free to do this as you will, but, quote, allows it to rend through defenses. I don't know if that's
I see.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to pass through the entirety of it, but that's at least a thing.
Gotcha, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
It'll do a little bit here.
Okay, cool. I'm going to Infinite Ambition, so it would be a D2 because I'm at 0 fatigue currently, and so that is 2. So I take 2, that puts me up to 1 fatigue. I am going to use Coat of Arms again, and roll advantage.
On, okay.
Yeah,
on the front legs
still
again?
Still on the front legs, yeah.
Which leg specifically? Because it's left and right foreleg are different.
Left.
Left. Okay, so this would be... Hold on. I have to do my fucking process of elimination here. So it's 3 of that, 3 of that. That's pierced. So it'd be that.
And
So
I
it'd be...
I believe the way it would work is that because I'm using Cherry Rain, it has the +1 damage, meaning it would be dealing 4 to it.
You are correct, yes.
Yep.
So...
Let me take
that
the
one more.
one...
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Cool. Then, I'm going to do it again. So it's a D4. So it's 1 damage.
Allow me to sharpen my weapon, just like fucking slices at 1,000,000
Yeah.
miles an hour.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm going for it one more time, on the same leg, as slice one way, slice the last way, and then a third and final sharpening against it. So let's go Coat of Arms again, and here's the advantage roll, 8.
Alright, against this in particular,
Yep.
it's feeling the slices and it's not liking it, so it is going to try to do this.
Okay, and as it goes to do that, right, I am going to be using Mirage Step. So what Mirage Step does is that as I'm performing an action, it was merely an illusion, for I perform a different action that I could be performing at this time. And I'll just post it before I roll it, just so you know what I'm going for. Where is Mirage Step? Mirage Step.
Nergigante actually really does leap like that, too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Using your mystical vampiric lineage, you can confuse targets to seeing the mirage of another attack. By activating this, you can change any action you're currently performing into another action you perform at the time, which causes any parries, defenses, any times that were targeting the original to be discarded, as they were only combating a mirage. And you choose to either keep the original action's roll or use this anytimes roll for the replacement. And I am going to be using Midnight Resolution, right? Which is my big... I choose a 4x4 area. I'm choosing him. And enemies and such that are brought in there take 10 to 13 damage, and I can send hit units flying in a direction of my choice, and if it works, I'd like to throw them back into the funny. So here's the roll for Mirage Step. So let me do that. This would you count this as a thing I get advantage for because of the fog, or no?
No,
No?
unfortunately.
Okay. Well, in that case, he goes to Mirage Step.
Really an attack, so... And also moving him would be really difficult anyway, so...
Well, yeah. I'd need to roll that extra attack, but if Mirage Step doesn't work, that means my action chain is done. I already used my bonus action. I haven't used a movement action yet, so I could just split myself again, to be honest. And I think I will... I'm gonna split, this time horizontally bisect, so top half, bottom half, using the funny thing with, knife swords useless.
Are you in thirds now?
No, because I reformed before I did that.
Right.
So that is gonna be me.
Alright. How you doing, Din? Everything going okay?
Everything's going pretty good. We're actually gonna join combat.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt as well. Sorry to interrupt as Din is entering. But I realized, right, for all of the attacks that I did hit, there is +3 damage because of my passive that I was not saying in relation to everything.
Sweet Christ. Alright, so that's another, like...
So I hit, like, 2 of them, so that'd be another 6 damage.
Yup.
But that's me. Sorry for interrupting, I realized, but I should probably do it now before anything else.
It is okay. Yeah. Alright. Din.
Alright. Watching this fight.
Din is finally here.
May not be the most tough, but I think I can get at least a little bit of interest out of this fight. So I'm going to walk up and we're going to funky divine form.
+4 damage on Emmerich.
Yeah, you know.
Well,
as
let's find that. You guys are critting a decent amount. Let's find it.
Man. Crazy. Going for thunder?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
Crazy. Anyways, that is for now my turn because that's my main action, but you know.
Alright. This basically just like super ultra mega powers you, right?
Yeah, so it's basically any of the Sparklash versions of my abilities don't cost me the extra stamina cost to use them, and it has the extra effect from Sparklash, which is also I have heavy resistance to electric, and I have the additional effect of all my attacks deal an additional 2 damage to tiles adjacent to where they struck.
And it's Sparklash, so like you would say that's electricity, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it explicitly is. As just like electricity starts arcing all around him.
Alright. His turn. I'm gonna say the Electros and Soak wear off.
Yeah, that's fine.
And now... Alright. Now, there's a really scary guy over there, but... Dragon. So he is going to... Let's see. Yeah, let's do a funny, he's gonna run up and try to slam, his head into Rosada, although yeah, I mean, Doink is small, right? So he's gonna run over Doink. Doink is like
Yeah.
under him, basically.
Doink is tiny. They're like a foot tall.
So we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
stab their dick.
Get him. He is going to just slam his head into you. And that is going to be
You can't
14
say it
damage
like
to you.
that.
Said 14?
Yep.
I assume that's not including the plus 25%.
No, it wouldn't be. So let me actually... Oh, yeah, and he also has armor. Yeah, no. So, yeah, give me a sec. So it would be...
It's rounding up for the percentage, right?
No, rounding down. So it'd be
It'll be
20
8
damage you're taking
Plus armor.
for
yeah.
everything.
Okay, they're going to... Yeah, they're just gonna de-digitize and reappear somewhere else. It's the best
Yup.
defense they have about this time for this kind of thing.
Okay.
10.
I'm gonna say, you've been on the run a lot. You're starting to get a bit fatigued. I'm gonna say you're gonna still take, including cost, you're gonna be taking 15 of that. That you can move somewhere, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say 4 spaces away.
In that case, I will use my other anytime to supplement it, because 15 is still big damage.
Okay.
And as part of their core word, they can use that to affect their abilities. They're just going to use their abilities to summon, a sort of, digitize, a very durable metal of some kind. I don't know. Around themselves like a barrier sort of shield.
Plutonium.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I saw that.
Aw, damn.
Alright. I'll say, including cost, you're taking 10 now.
Gotcha. Much better. And then they're just gonna reappear, over here.
Alright. In addition, however, in a 4-space cone in front of him, which he's, facing this way, so it would hit Doll. Doll would be taking 8 damage from the spikes.
Alright, Doll goes down to 0. But they are set to 0, so.
Alright. Then... he doesn't like that this
4 or
stupid
5
fuck...
spaces?
That,
Is it 4 or 5 spaces?
for the cone, it was, 4 range, so...
I mean, I'm fine with it hitting
I
Doll.
guess... Yeah, alright, I guess because diagonals are weird, it doesn't go as far as I thought. I'll just say Doll's still up. She's fine.
Okay, sure. I'm down.
However, Nergigante's been hunted before. He doesn't like all the little fuckers running around the battlefield. So he's gonna go here and do another, he's gonna try to tail slam, the funny bug, Doink.
No!
How could you?
Get doinked on.
He was in perfect dick stabbing range.
Well, now
Oh.
he's in perfect, taking, it'd be, I'll say 8 damage total, because it's only a 6.
Well,
Goodbye.
He doesn't die. He's just set to negatives.
oh, they have negatives?
I mean, yeah, they're
The doink.
important to your kit.
I see.
I mean, yeah, no, I think Drake was just assuming they become desummoned or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's usually how summons work, but if you're saying that that's how he works, then that's fine. Okay. And that would be his turn, except, one quick thing. So, the spikes, that were on his, wings and head and such, have basically been worn down to their previous state at this point. So instead, he is going to grow them on his 2 front legs and regrow them on his head. So now they're on his head and his two forelegs.
Alright.
Actually, no, he's gonna keep him on his wings, so wings and his 2 forelegs, so not on his head or tail
Oh
anymore.
god damn.
Wings and his
Okay.
tail. Got it.
Tail. Armored. Crack. And, okay. Yeah, Latvia's turn.
Alright, Doll's gonna get up. Doll is gonna use their support gear to give Latvia increased healing from all sources for a little bit. It's minor, so, you know, it's not gonna be like crazy, but it's also a fight, so it doesn't do it. It's okay.
Nope, sorry.
Secondly, Latvia's gonna eat that funny fruit.
D46.
Because she can eat that stuff, isn't
Roll
reduced.
1D Nergigante.
And
You, the Nergigante know me.
37 seconds. That is the Aku Aku no Mi mythical model Black Hole.
Oh no,
Blackberry.
Blackberry. Let me just
Oh.
grab that. Check what the fuck that does.
Makes
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pretty gay for starters.
Because the abilities for that, I'm pretty sure all of them don't need to be in the hybrid form or whatever, so you could just use them if you wanted to use them.
Yeah. Parent space. Color fragmentation. Have you taken action? Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Event Horizon's strong as fuck. Okay. Okay, sure. I don't know if that's gonna be useful for now. The healing is good though. Alright, I have 3 spaces of movement because of my half movement. So I'm gonna move up to it. And it's now been the equivalent for 4 rounds for me, on my weapon specifically. So the greatsword now has its final thing, so I can now swap to it after making an attack with another one to make an extra attack. So I'm going to swap to the Final Dragon's Claws. And its back... Its
Now,
back legs are fine,
Just
right?
to be... Just because I feel like I should, make sure about this, for ballast. Final Dragon's Claws don't have any, like, Palladium, you know, magical or whatever ass enhancements on them. They're just his cool claws, right?
That's just the
Specifically,
name
this
of
is
the
just something
weapon.
Latvia made based off of the Final Dragon, as opposed to like
Oh,
actually
right,
taking
well,
in the essence.
Alright,
Yeah.
in that case, yeah, no.
And
Yeah.
also no.
And also no. It's just a weapon based on them. They are slightly stronger than my Bloodstone one. Anyway, so fun fact, because I spent the rounds from my talent on that, they have their elements attached already, and their elements are lightning and fire because those are the only 2 that they can have.
Lightning, huh?
Yup. And I will show you everything that it's got. And oh, I know aspect is for fucking Bloodstone. I just need to remove that one in the future. No, I'm not gonna swap back to the other one. Alright, one of those is a 1. But this is a long thing. I'm attacking the, I guess, back right leg, I think. Is that the one that I'm facing? Nearby?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he's facing this way, so you could, in theory, do that, yeah.
Or back right or back left leg. One of those 2.
Yeah, I'd say back left is probably more realistic.
Obviously discounting the 1, each roll does 3 damage, and on rolls of 15 plus, I can move up to 3 spaces, including up, to, like, you know, kick myself in the air. And elemental damage from these weapons specifically is increased.
I see. All right.
Uh,
How much is the elemental damage as compared to like the other damage?
Usually there isn't like a specific like amount. It's just I assume they're doing extra damage because like it's just add like additional damage.
It's
at your
just
discretion.
adding some damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But I can tell you, he's taking
real-
basically nothing from the physical side. So yeah.
But yeah, so what? I thought his back legs weren't armored.
They are not currently covered
They're
in
not
the black
extra
spikes,
armor,
but they
they
have
have
some
base
passive
armor.
armor.
Right.
Okay.
You're right.
But it's okay. You're
yeah,
doing something from the lightning.
Yeah. It is important to note that specifically they alternate whenever I attack with them, so it's lightning, fire, lightning this time, and then next time when it'll be fire, lightning, fire.
All right. Well,
So
then
the
that
two
one
that-
is the fire.
two
So
lightning.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
my-
much. Yeah, it's really funny.
that's fine. All right. Yeah, you sink a couple of the claws into his leg, and you know they don't pierce very deep, but like the lightning definitely pisses him off.
Yep. And then
You
with
see an
my
orange number pop up. So
then with my 3 movement that I can do either during the combo or after the combo, I'm going to basically just try and move on top of it and start a mounting attack. She doesn't have that as a mechanic. It's just funny.
all right, sure, do the big funny. All right.
So it has 2 charged, right? As well, by the way.
Yes, it has two electros charged on it. So the second one would have done an extra 1 damage. Because I'm applying electros.
Yeah, it has 2 of the lightning status.
There's.
Oh, 2 electros. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The second attack, by the way, would have done an extra 1 damage. Because of that as well.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we have
But yeah, do you want me to roll for, like, you know, a Monster Hunter style mount since I'm a Latvia, or just am I just on here now?
I'd say yes, because the thing is that, like, I understand how mounting works,
Yeah,
but in
yeah,
terms of the real physics of the world that we're working with here, his back is covered in motherfucking spikes, so you're gonna need to roll to get into a spot where you can, like, pierce your blade in.
That's a 9.
Well, you know, I'll give him a resist roll, because he's gonna try to throw you off.
That's fine.
Alright, you're mounted. As always.
That's my turn. Because I assume I can't do anything of it. I'm just on him.
Yeah, you're just on him. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about which thing I want to do as a thing. Let's see. Is there any ability that it's used that y'all want it to not use anymore?
Oh, the big 35 damage punch.
Was that an ability or an attack?
That was an
specifically?
ability.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Alright, if that's the case, let me double check how each famine is worded. Okay, it's just that it's formed around them, so I would still be able to choose where. Let me see, am I within 6 currently?
Yeah.
Yes, alright. I'm just going to, let's say targeting its, the left horn, I believe that would be, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Feast or Famine targeting that horn. No!
Okay.
Oh.
That is a natural one. And with that being a failure, yeah, I'm just gonna chill over here in the corner, you know.
Yeah, you
That's
know.
my turn.
Yeah.
That's me.
I think Iris's internet may have gone out.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, while that's going on, let me tell you, Penny, I'm very glad you managed to mount him because it's very fun for you. But if you remain mounted on him, it may pose a problem with what my plan was, but I'll figure
Ah.
it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no,
I see.
yeah, no, Penny, as soon as you mounted it, I was double checking the passive. I was like, yeah, okay, that's certainly going to be what you're going for
I'm
next
afraid
turn, isn't
not.
it?
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, no, I already figured it wouldn't and just moved on, and that's my turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Iris, you there?
I think that was just her internet blipping back for a second.
Yeah,
and
no,
getting a
that
message from
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the
Yeah.
internet coming
Kick
back.
back from when that happened.
That was
minutes ago,
Iris
I
in the
see.
past.
Yeah.
Yeah. But God, yeah. What the fuck am I gonna? Because I'm sure I can still do my fucked thing. It just won't be as. Because I don't want to hurt a Latvia.
I mean, if you want, I can dodge
the
roll
coward.
off.
The thing is, right, is that you're
Oh,
mounted
okay.
on, so I don't want you to not be able to do anything with it.
Fair, I mean, it's his turn before
Yeah,
yours,
exactly.
so-
It's gonna depend on if you're still on there. If you're still on there, I'll figure something out.
Yeah. For chat's sake, I sure do have a plan to triple my weight, and I am a weapon made of incredibly dense metal, so that's fun.
God, the problem is that if I want to do my if I want to do my cheeky shit, which I really don't need to do, I need to use my movement action. That's the problem here.
See, obviously I crit failed because I'm not choosing to be cheeky and just continue to snipe from 5 light years away.
Yeah, no. Because, you know what, Should I say the plan now, or should I leave it be a surprise so I can reveal it
Be a
to you?
surprise.
Yeah, I'll reveal it dramatically, sure. But, because I have a really fun idea, but I'm not gonna do it if a Latvia is gonna be stuck on there, because, like, that's not gonna be good for you.
Is it a basic
Yeah,
attack?
no.
No,
No,
I mean,
I have a
not
pretty
initially.
good idea. I have a pretty good idea of what you're gonna do, to be honest.
I mean, yeah,
And
no,
I'm excited for it.
yeah.
Listen, it's just really funny. I have the final dragon's claw, so if it's a basic attack,
I mean, listen, I will be doing basic attacks after it, because I will keep taking actions, but, hello.
Hi.
Hey, Iris.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, no, I crit failed, I understand that. I just moved to the corner, that's my turn.
Yeah, I was trying to reply to that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Micah.
Alright. Well, Get Serious is unlocked. But for now, Ike is just gonna be like, Rosada, you take point. Holding turn till after Rosada.
Okay. I'll move you down like that.
Gotcha.
Alright. Rosada?
Rosada's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Just pass by Din, briefly stop, give them a look, and then pull their attention back towards Rune and Nergigante. Going to raise a hand and hopefully successfully use Queen's Ransom this time.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
They're going to put all 4 hearts on Nergigante, and TLDR, what happens is people attack them, they get a bonus, and they heal for half the damage they deal.
Okay.
And that's my
Gotcha.
turn.
Alright, don't forget to take cost. Then we got Ica.
Alright. Now, for the sake of it, those hearts are pretty good, and I would basically eat up all of them if I do end up getting serious. But I imagine Emmerich would want them.
I mean, dude, listen, we can both do mega fuck damage. Do what you want.
Specifically, the reason Roach was saying that is because it gives you half life steal.
Yeah, it gives you
And
healing.
you are Emmerich with the stamina bar of God.
I mean, I would like it, but if you want it, don't feel too bad. I can survive. But like, listen, I'm like below half, but that's more than most characters have anyway. So like,
Ika's gonna like take a second, look at Emmerich, and be like, "It's gonna rampage."
This section is so fucking large, man. What the
But
fuck?
You go ahead and take up the heart, but I want you to support me afterwards.
Understood.
I'm holding my turn till after the ruiner, basically.
Okay. Oh, this will be fun.
Oh wait, we could fucking dual
Yes.
tech.
Oh yes, we could.
So Nergigante's turn.
Is there
Yeah,
oh, okay.
give me just a sec.
Yep.
Just typing something
Oh,
in here.
oh, Roche. Oh, we can mega fuck them so hard if our rolls go well.
Boy.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're holding your
yeah.
turn for Emmerich now?
Yeah, we're gonna dual tech.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just say you're, you know... Yeah, you already put it in. Alright. Okay, cool. In that case, it's his turn again. Tell you what. You know, since we've initiated the mount, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna use one of his actions purely just to try to, like, throw Alathia off. And Alathia,
Just
you
run
can make
around, like,
it-
scrape
like a
itself on the
fucking
wall.
moron, yeah. So you make a roll, Alathia. Oh my god.
Come on, Latvia, get a 20.
And meanwhile, no matter what it does, Alathia's animation is just sword swing, sword swing, sword swing.
Yeah.
I got 11 times its roll.
Yeah, you're on there. Alright, I'm not gonna do that again. Okay. Alright, he's gonna walk over here, Doink being underneath him, of course.
Of course.
And he knows Emmerich's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
However, don't worry too much. But,
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
okay, this is... Oh, yeah, also, this wouldn't hit him. This would just be aimed at... You know, let's measure real quick. So it'd be... Yeah, it hit all three of them. Because it's going to face away from Emmerich.
Okay.
It is going to use... hold on, let me double check, because it's... that, so it's... Okay. Yeah, it's going to use... Boop. Somewhat reduced damage, but, just sending out... It's just flapping its wings and sending a giant wave of spikes at the three of you.
Alright, before they do their anytime, so I know Drake just BRB'd, I'm just gonna use my passive anytime to turn to light to move somewhere else.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Jesus.
Still,
I fucking hate that this is just a passive thing and not an ability, so I can't get profit from it, but I'm over here now. You're welcome, Emmerich, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is only dealing, it would be 10 plus the 25%. So, hold on.
I mean, that's 12 damage.
It would be 12 damage to, Din, and then, 14 to Rosada.
So, what
That'll
Din
be
is
50
going to
for
do
something.
as it rears up to flap its wings and send spikes at us, suddenly Din is going to, like a bolt of lightning, almost seem to disappear, showing up behind it and just lightly tapping it on, you know, one of the spikes on its back to smash it into the ground so that it can't, you know, flap at us. And even if that doesn't work, maybe I'll at least be out of the area.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, that's real good. Appearing directly next. Okay, so you're basically trying to slam down on its wing so it can't do that?
Yeah, pretty
Alright,
much, yeah.
I'm gonna say that you are dodging it. You're gonna reduce the damage to Rosada to a further 10 instead of 14.
Yeah, as he slams one of the wings and then lands behind it deftly.
Okay, and then I want to wait a minute here for Drake, because this might end up being important.
Yeah, it probably will.
To Drake's continued lifespan, yes. I really didn't think its dragon talent was gonna actually come up.
Yeah.
I heard my name.
Hey, Drake. So basically, you, Din, and Aaron were in this big wave of spikes that's shooting out from its wings. Aaron dodged, Din dodged, and it is pinning down one of the wings. Rosada is still going to be taking, with all of the boosts and decreases, 10 damage unless something is done.
So it's like shooting spikes out?
Yeah, it's flapping its wings, and from the wings, spikes are shooting out.
She'll use her anytime to form the translucent amber heart around herself and have it where whenever a spike enters it, because it'll dissimulate and enter inside her soul, because she can do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had to refresh. Let me reopen up her sheet real quick. Hopefully this works. Because if it does, she'll have some of that shit she can use as a shield. Royal Horde. 16.
Yep, that works.
Nice.
You get some of its sharpened spikes assimilated. All right. What a productive turn it's had.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's its last.
So, it's facing away from me, right?
Yes.
Which means that my super cool thing, at least to start it off, isn't necessary. And... yes?
Come closer. Me being able to do a lot of things isn't going to be easy on you. And she just sort of slowly goes over.
Okay, so that's... So, alright, well now because you want me to do that, I have to recalculate again real quick. Because...
I'm sorry, it's just that, like, if Ica uses Let's Get Serious, we would not be able to dual tech. Or, like, at base, we would not be able to dual tech.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to hope we can finagle some way to act at the same time.
Okay, so... let me think about this, right? Because if you want me to, Roche, I can do my bullshit first, and then you do your bullshit. If that's how
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. That's what I was assuming. But, if that's the case... Yeah?
You do your bullshit first in that case.
Yeah.
It'll be less of a dual tech and more of a we are just going concurrently.
I mean, it's a dual tech in that we're setting each other up, right? Because hopefully if this works, I can fuck him up and he won't be able to see. So let me think about this again now. So I could do... That's not really necessary because I can already do that. Okay, so what Emmerich's going to do, using the extra action I have from being bisected, right? So technically I suppose this is my legs doing it, not that it matters. But I am going to be using Midnight Resolution, right? And I'm going to be targeting not the full thing, because Alafia's on it, but I'll be targeting a 4x4, like, around here, so that it includes, like, its, you know, front part of the body, right? And as it gets sucked up, basically, any enemies that get sucked into this black hole take 10 to 13 damage, and then I can send them flying in a direction of my choice. This also normally passes through DR and is weird mystical magical mumbo-jumbo, so I'm not sure how it's going to interact with it. I don't think I'd really be able to target because it just kind of hits the whole body. But,
Right.
what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my elemental bending with it for water, and basically, so that I don't fuck up Alatfia's mount, I basically want to have like a water geyser, like shoot her up into the air in the direction I'm going to be sending it, so that after I'm done fucking it up, she can land on it again.
I see.
So here is Midnight Resolution. It will be rolling with advantage because of my funny thing. So here is roll 1. Oh, thank God. Roll 2. Oh. It's fine.
No.
That was my extra
Sorry.
action.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. That was my extra action. So, I am going to reform into 1.
Oh, well, I don't know if it matters, but it would have a +4 because of Rosada's hearts.
It's a 7, so...
Would it matter? Question mark.
Say again.
Basically, Rosada's Hearts give a roll buff of some kind. I don't know the exact thing or anything, but apparently
It's equal to each of the hearts, I
Yeah.
assume. Right?
It's equal to the number of hearts, then it goes down by
Oh.
1.
So it'd be a 7.
Then I'll say it'll do a little something. Yeah. All right.
Because the way I want to knock it back, right, is I want to send it flying here, right? That's what I want to do.
Okay.
I will roll also for elemental bending for the thing with a Latvia, like I mentioned. So here...
Alright, bear in mind this thing is very heavy,
I'm
even
aware.
with a high roll. So,
I'm aware.
Alright.
Alright, so that's a 5 for the elemental bending. So that's not great, but that's okay, because I'm Emmerich, so I can take a bunch of main actions.
Fine, I can hold on.
Well,
I'm gonna say, well, how you're trying to fling it over here with all of this,
yes, yes.
right? I'm gonna say you get it here.
Okay, if while it's moving then, I'm going to be reforming, right, into 1. Yeah. And as everyone is saying, 10 to 13
yeah,
before...
I'll
Yeah, plus 5, because of all of that.
yeah, he'll take some damage.
Okay.
The exact damage matters because of how the hearts work.
Oh, how much do the hearts heal?
Half the damage
dealt.
help.
Okay,
Yeah.
then Emmerich heal 3.
Okay,
Alright.
so...
And the hearts tick down to 3 is how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, I am going to be... You know what? Actually... Let me think about that. I'm gonna try and do the same thing again with my main action, right? So, reform into 1, and I'm gonna be using my own main action and trying to do the same thing. So here is roll 1. Much better. Roll 2. Even a little bit better.
So 16.
So 16 with the roll buff. And here's the roll for elemental bending to shoot a Latvia. And when I say high into the sky, I mean high into the sky. I want to send her, like, way up.
like way up there, yeah.
Like, as far up as I can above where I'm sending this thing. So here's elemental bending. There we go.
Oh, boy. Alright, Emmerich. Don't worry, a Latvia will be fine. We'll see what happens with this guy.
Yeah.
So you're up to 6 now, right, Emmerich?
Yes.
Oh my... I just noticed... I don't know where this was from. I imagine it was probably Scarlet, but one of the tracks in here is named the entire Cyber Chase theme.
Yes.
Like, as in
Yes.
all of the lyrics are in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was from Random Goons Numerous.
Has the Nergigante been taking the 2 extra Electros damage as well, or no?
It didn't for the last thing, but other than that, it has. So,
That's
Emmerich,
fine.
you can heal 1 more.
Cool.
But, give me a sec.
It's all good. Take all the time you need.
Yeah, I gotta go one little thing at a time with this guy. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff happening, so...
So with the +2, so this Midnight Resolution before DR stuff would be 17 to 20
Yes.
because of all the modifiers on it.
And again, you're trying to fling him over, like, here?
Yeah, I'm trying to fling it, specifically if possible, so his head is at least within here so that he can't see. But I'm trying to fling him into my zone.
Yeah, I'll say you can get him here and his head is in it, sure.
Okay.
In Latvia, you're still above it.
Latvia's high in the sky.
So,
Yeah?
I'm gonna dig my claws
the
into the
exact-
ceiling temporarily.
damage, it would be...
17 to
Because
20.
it's... Yeah, I know. So let me think here. Considering where this is hitting, I think it'd be doing, like, that much. So Emmerich heal for 7.
Okay. Cool,
And
cool.
I'll take down the hearts as well.
Yep. So,
Now, and real quick,
yep.
let me just... Yeah, because this is important for me to keep... Actually, no, I should probably just wait, because you're not done.
Oh, I'm not
Alright.
done. Oh, I'm not done. You thought I was done? I'm not done.
Alright, I
so-
will say,
yeah?
but with you flinging it like this, it is not alright with that, so it's gonna flap its wings and try to dodge back. Oh, unfortunate. It's gonna go back here.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, I'm in the air, but I can just. I'm
I mean, with the nat 20, you can.
Yeah.
it's
No.
fine. It's hard.
No.
You're
It's
moving with him, but yeah.
It's okay. I need to check something.
Okay.
Yeah. So as it's getting away, right? I'm gonna run over here with my movement action, which I didn't need to use because of how things shook up.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action for Bewildering Mist, and we're going back there. Go back now. So let's roll for it. Where is it? Holy fuck! I have so many things. I say this every time. Thank you, Emre.
Oh my god!
There it is.
Thank you, Emre.
It's like it's explicitly like he jumps back through like the Pac-Man fucking like screen overlap, so he just ends up back here again.
And
Yeah.
I'm just connected to its model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like at a 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah.
So now that I'm here, and that Latvia's way up in the sky, that means she's out of range, right? Of Ship Cutter. And I am going to try and break through as much of its armor as I can, because that's what Ship Cutter does. So, Ship Cutter, what's that word, Ballast? What's going on?
The one caused from Bewildering Mist.
Oh, I mean, I don't think the GM told me, so there's no reason for me to do that.
Jesus, I forgot this.
Yeah.
My pedantism is.
Yeah, it's fine.
For the remainder of combat, do as you were supposed to
I
do.
understand. I've only really been benefiting off of it for the past round, because I kind of forgot to. Because I always forget until halfway through a combat. But I'm going to be going for Ship Cutter, which, with all of my modifiers, basically... I'm looking at the wrong kit. Because it deals 15 damage in a 9x9, it is particularly good at, like... Oh, well, first I should actually use fucking, this. This is important. Or, no, I would actually... Sorry, it would be a D4, so let me roll that again. Boop. Alright, so 1. I'll play fair and take 2, because that's the first roll I got. So there's this. Then, Ship Cutter, which is 15 plus 7 because of my my funny thing, so 22 and breaking through armor. So here is Ship Cutter. Where the fuck? There we go. And I have advantage.
And it's a +2.
And it's a +2 in my crit.
24 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the +2 isn't natural, so that wouldn't get my +2 crit. That wouldn't get my +2 crit range. So, that is just going to be 22 damage and breakthrough armor in a 9x9, which is why I sent Latvia as high up, because I don't want her getting fucked.
It breaks through armor as well.
The idea is that it destroys structures and shit. The idea is that it literally cuts through ships.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say that is at least going to reduce the armor of his spikes quite significantly.
Okay.
It was 22 otherwise. So you'd be healing 11.
Yeah.
But no, it's 24 before DR because of the 2 electros.
Okay, 12.
Yeah.
Alright, so plus that much. Yep, okay.
Okay. And so, what
He's
part...
dead.
I know that its armor is kind of broken because of what I just did, right? But...
It's armor.
It's
It's
somewhat
broken.
weakened.
Yeah. But where is its armor again, sorry?
Head and its front legs.
Head and front legs? Okay. In that case, I'm gonna be, with the rest of this, I know that the armor's partially broken, but since it isn't completely negated, what I'm gonna do is, because I have fucko range on my, cherry rain because of my coat of arms I did, meaning it's at 4 range, I am going to stab into its wing, using cherry rain. And, let's roll the advantage.
Oh, sorry, it's its wing and front legs.
Oh,
My bad.
Well, then I
Front
would have
legs.
gone for the head, but,
You should have gone.
Yeah.
No, you can go for the head. That's
So,
fine. Sorry.
if that is
My
the
bad.
case, then this attack, because it's 9 plus 2 from my coat of arms, so 11 plus 7, so 18, and inflicts 2 bleed.
Well, no, it's 20 because of the 2 electros again.
20 and inflicts 2 bleed.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, so let me double check this. So it would be.
Oh, I'd be at 3 fatigue now.
so with all of that, and with it would be that much health. Okay.
And with
all right.
Yep.
You cleave a massive gash through this thing's head and give it a fucking edgy anime scar across it.
Yep. And as I do one.
From that?
Yeah. How much would I gain?
Oh right, yeah, because the heart. It
The
would
last
be.
part, yeah.
It'd be 9.
Cool. So with that, I do give it one edgy anime scar, and then once again with Cherry Rain going in for a second, making an X again on its head. So here is the thing, here is the advantage, and I'll also roll Infinite Ambition. I should have done that before, and I failed. So let me roll it because it would be a D8 now. So I take 4, and my fatigue
Alright,
is.
and that slash is going to fail.
Yep.
Unless you have some kind of bonus.
I mean, I can Mirage Step. Yeah, sure. I'll Mirage Step. So I'm gonna Mirage Step. And let's instead of going for a slash with Cherry Rain, you know what? I love crits. I'm gonna go for a slash with Sable instead. So here's the roll for fucking Mirage Step. Okay, no.
Nope, sorry.
That's fine.
Man, I didn't even need to roll.
Yeah. In which case, Emmerich, after his flurry, all right, Aika, you're up.
All right, and then it goes to my turn technically.
Yeah, technically.
Aika over here just takes a second, flips a little token. I'm just gonna use this bounty item because I have 2 more uses left. And so, as a question, Penny,
Yeah.
for the race, right? The space race with the ocean. Now,
Yeah.
does it explicitly have to be based on the ocean we saw, or like because the ocean has storms, can I extrapolate lightning?
It would need to be what you experienced, or what that place was capable of
Alright.
at the time.
I don't remember if the
It didn't do any
Charybdis
storms,
dude
though.
summoned lightning. Okay. In which case, I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna
think so. I don't remember.
try and get serious. 11.
Yup. It works.
I have a question about Get Serious. It's a mental thing, right?
Yes.
Alright. Because I believe I got this in particular when Let's Get Serious happened the last time Latvia and Ica were together.
If it was
think
specifically
so.
from Ica, I feel like mental manipulation is a weird term for it, but I guess that's fair enough. You would
Yeah,
probably be
it's-
able to see through the fog.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's just resistance as opposed to like immunity. So like
Yeah,
and it's not like I'm doing
so-
anything. I just wanted to let you know that Latvia could see.
Alright, so... Yep, I effectively have the whole 5 actions, 4 movements, cannot be interrupted or helped by anyone. That's cool.
Yup.
Ica is going to, first of all, click on those 2 abilities I get when I have this active. And I'm gonna just mark myself with the amount of actions and shit I have left. So, we're just gonna start off with a Distillatoria first, 2 attacks. These would be doing 6 damage each, not including the lightning.
Okay, alright, 6 each. Where are
Yep.
you aiming them?
Left horn.
Okay. It kind of has its head inside the fog, so it's a bit of a weird angle right now for you to aim for that.
That's fair. Ica's very weird.
She can just make stuff come from anywhere or something, right?
Yeah, and her perception is all over the place.
Alright, so those are doing how much each?
6 each, not including the Electros, so
Yup.
8 each-ish.
Yup. Okay.
And then they would be up to 9 ticks.
Alright, the left horn is broken.
Nice.
Plus-
Ica
Yep.
Ica gives a cruel little smirk at that, and now that they're at 9 ticks, Ica is going to twirl her scythe and to go for a how's it feel, targeting the 2x3 area that is just its head and right horn to try and get them both.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, Jesus. Okay. 7 damage to those,
Yep. Would be 9 because of Electros, but still.
Yep.
And then from here, we're just gonna set up some clock strikes. And they would actually have their ticks reset, which I'll post. When ticks reset, they take 3 damage, which is just ambient damage, I think.
Yep.
And the wings and front legs are armored, right? Not the tail?
Yes.
It is the wings and front legs.
Okay. I'm just gonna start setting up clock strikes then. We're just gonna start. Alright. I'm not triggering these yet, so I'm just gonna go Bippy, Boppy, Boopy, and then next action I'm going to do it again. I'm just gonna do a roll. Okay. Bippy, Bop, Boop. This one specifically is in the air with the wings, so it's a weird angle, but
Okay.
from there, I'm just gonna use Midnight Comes Way Too Fast, and then I'm going to activate the marks. It's a 6.
I'm gonna say no.
I see. Okay. 4 cost down the drain. Fuck. Okay. In which case, I'm just gonna free action, trigger the clock strikes marks and just start dashing between them.
Okay.
Now see if you would trade with
I'll say that this is gonna work, at least somewhat. So, all right. So go one strike at a time for me, if you'd please.
I guess it does get better over time because as I place ticks, the strikes are gonna get better. But I'm like sitting here thinking I don't want to use 6 marks to do like 3 damage.
It'll be more than that. I mean, it's still gonna do a lot. It just won't do like the full amount.
Okay, well, this would be 5 dashing past the front legs to the back legs.
Okay, 1 sec. It'd be back to front, but either way.
Where is it facing? Is it facing Emmerich?
It's facing up currently.
Oh.
So. Yeah, okay. How much damage was it?
5.
Yeah, okay.
Plus the shock. And then 1 tick. And then there to here. Doing 6.
Okay. So plus that. Alright.
Yep. There to there. Doing 7. Well, 9 with the Electros. I'm just gonna start saying it with Electros in mind.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. Was that across the tail you said, or just...
This one is still trying to, cut at the legs.
Okay. Okay.
Here to here, doing 10, aiming for tail.
Okay.
Here to here, doing 11, aiming for the tail again.
Yep. And then...
From here, basically up through its wings, doing, I think, 13 damage there.
Okay. And how many ticks would it have at the end? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay. So this one, finally one would be plus that.
And then...
Its wings are taking some damage, because Emmerich broke the armor partially, but not full still.
Right, I forgot the wings are still armored. I'm a goobus.
That's fine.
And then I'm just gonna use my bonus action to do the shadow dashy thing. I'm gonna go down through its head and then up through its tail, because I can do it twice. First one. This would be 6 damage, and then the second one.
Okay. First one was aimed where?
Going down through the head, and then this next one would be going through the tail.
All right.
Or well, the
Another
tail
6, was it?
The tail is back here, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it would be
It is like
another.
that here.
Yeah, it'd be another 6 plus the 2.
Yup. Okay. Is that it?
How bad are those parts looking? As a question.
You broke the left horn. The other ones have been. A lot of the other ones have been cracked and splintered, but none of them are broken.
All right. Other than that, they would have 8 ticks, and Aika is just gonna take her movement actions to get the
All right.
Fuck it.
Okay.
All right.
Before all that's fully done, I'm just gonna post something real quick. Companionship upgrade between Ike and Rosada. While that goes on, Rosada just gets 3 movement actions to use.
I see. Okay.
So she's gonna walk up, grab Doink.
Who is as heavy as a steamroller, but
Who
sure
is
that's not a problem.
yeah.
I'm
And then
taking
just
my
put them
baby
down
and
there.
going home.
Pretty much. And that's all that.
Okay. Is that Aika and Emmerich's full thing done?
Yes.
All right.
And I imagine.
And then Alathea falls.
As the fog
Yes,
clears,
exactly.
Alathea lands on top
Yeah.
of them.
Exactly. And before we get to your turn, Din.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what happens. It has like a fucking X-shaped cross/scar across its fucking face and jaw from Emmerich. Several of its armored pieces are also splintered from him and Aika's combined efforts as well. Its tail is been slashed to pieces quite a bit. Its head is again heavily scarred. And as the fog clears, you all see the left horn, just the entire front chunk of it, just snap off.
Just
And
like
then,
you.
I think Emmerich would probably be the one who sees this most effectively. Just, its eyes already gleaming red just become more bloodshot and it issues a furious roar. And,
Yep. Oh boy.
Oh, it's bloody.
No, it's enraged. Can you read,
Right.
Drake? Come on.
I mean, it is bloodied.
That was the.
Whatever.
yes,
oh wait, yeah, no,
Roche.
it does have these specks of blood. Yeah, it has blade specks.
I just wanna use. Wasn't paying attention to get back my costs upon seeing that it's only now at 50%. Thanks.
Sure.
Oh god.
All right, cool.
That also means you're back here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
if I don't want to be. I think.
I
No,
mean-
it's just it makes the entire turn
Yeah.
not happen for you. So you would be back there.
Right.
There is a
yeah,
weakness.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you heal if you can also move. Like, come on. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you're back there.
But see, that's the thing with how this one works is that it's always a bit weird because of how it works. Theoretically, it would also mean that they would still have the once per combat, but it's just it's a really weird ability.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyways,
Din.
so for my own particular reference, just for no particular reason, where roughly would you say its tail is right now?
I think
Back
it's,
here.
Yeah, back. It's facing me.
All right, that's fine. I can just do 3, 4, 5. That's more than close enough. As you know,
Din
Din
knows
just
you can cut the tail. He's
you know, just-
played Dark Souls.
He doesn't have a hammer.
he just readies his blade. Is we're just gonna funny that and that. All right, not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's enough that I assume it'll work. As I am, a brief, unsheathes and then resheathes his blade. As suddenly there is a slash on the tail that erupts into electricity. This would
Okay.
deal, because I'm placing it directly on it, it would deal very technically, I'll draw it for the sake of it, because the way this would work, right, is 6 damage, and then because I'm in Sparklash, aside from the Sparklash effect, it'd be 2 damage to, specifically as it says, each space adjacent to where it was struck. So, generally targeting the tail, but for the sake of the attack, it would be like along like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, how much damage at base? So it's 6 normally.
It's
2,
6
and you're
normal.
trying to slash along the tail.
Yep.
So okay. I'll say that would be like that.
It does
So-
have +2 from Electros as well.
Yep, and I'm taking that into account.
Yep.
It would also apply Electros.
Yes, it would. Yeah, I'll
have a
it'll
max
go up
of
to 3
3,
stacks
so-
of that.
Yep. And
Okay.
yeah.
Is that your turn?
As he slices along the tail, electricity bursts off of it, and because I didn't get the higher than a 16. Yeah, that is just my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, my brain was like, well, where are the next 10 attacks?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, no,
As I said.
it's fine. Din is not at that level yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Din chooses to not be at
And
that level.
as
yet.
a reminder for you, Iris, it does have my funny bleed. So every time it takes an action of any kind, it takes
Yep.
2. At the end of its turn, 1 stack will be removed. So, yeah.
Yep. It's going to roll to get rid of some of the Electros. All right, it's going to go back down to 1 stack of Electros from
Yeah,
the ones
that's
Din
fine.
applied.
Yep.
Then it's going to roll to just try to smash a Latvia against this wall with one of its actions.
Hold on.
You saw Emmerich in that glance.
Yeah, I was fucking, yeah, it messed with me for a bit too.
Alright. So,
He's just in the perfect location.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and dodge that by moving to its tail. What the fuck is my dodge? Hold on, there it is.
Oh, thank you.
I think I got it.
LMFAO, it's a +5, so it's an because of lucky cape.
Nergigante is panting heavily, partially from
technically-
how much blood you've shed.
Is
But
Imric on
also
the ground
just
or is sorry
The
you first.
rage. Sorry, what?
Is Imric on the ground or is Imric on the Nergigante?
No, you're
So,
right. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
it literally doesn't matter. It's
Well, I'm now on the
I mean,
tail,
yeah,
which is like down here somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So. Yeah, alright. It's so fucking pissed. How long does this motherfucking ash cloud last, by the way?
I mean, until something happens to get rid of it.
Okay.
Like beat its wings or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like listen, you could blow it away. Yeah.
I just assumed it was gonna go out at some point, so
It's a
haven't
legendary blade bullshit. It just kind of is around.
He is going to. This is going to get rid of the fucking
Yep.
smoke. However, the spikes don't hurt Emmerich because it's piercing.
Well,
so
no, because I can't get rid of it because it was deleted and then you replaced it, but you got it.
okay.
Yep.
Latvia.
All right.
Don't forget to take its bleed and then take it down.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, you're right.
So, firstly, Doll is gonna try and give me a generic roll buff. Doll, you suck.
Dull helped me, and then it didn't. Need
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
anything
yeah.
else.
Alright, since that didn't work, I'm going to, since I am mounted, use my movement
Even in
action.
fucking DBA, I can't escape it.
Using my movement action, transform into hybrid form, tripling my weight.
Okay.
And Laffy is pretty heavy already, so I don't know. Anyway,
You're pinning
I'm
down
not-
its tail right now. Yeah.
yeah. Then, I'm gonna say I'm here for the sake of being on square. Then I have now reached round 4 for for Fine Dragon's Claws. I am going to attack the tail with them. Actually, hold. No. I have to do it this way. I was gonna do something else.
So
But
there's this fire, lightning, fire, right?
yes, fire, lightning, fire. Hold on. I just wrote this passive. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also gonna. You know what? Hold on. I forgot this thing has a passive that I haven't been using. No, and nope. I'm gonna spend like I don't know, like 8 stamina of my own to try and increase the effectiveness of my claws attack and potentially the movement I get out of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack. And of course this is already stronger, and then squat.
9. Oh,
All right.
the lightning is the one that rolled the 2.
So once again, the lightning is the one that is rolling well.
No,
It
it's fine.
swaps every time. It's fire, lightning, fire this time.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
In that
and I
case,
gained
yeah.
a prof, because I got a crit.
And this is all on the tail, correct?
This is all on the tail, and I spent 8 stamina to increase the effectiveness of this. Sort of
All
generically.
right. Yeah. With just like the ability that it has, right?
Well, yeah, with the passive of the claws, yeah.
Okay. So how much damage at base? It's 3 damage per hit.
It
right,
is
at base.
3 damage per hit, yeah. So this will
All right.
be doing...
I'm gonna say it's 7 damage per hit.
Plus 1 from the lightning, so 8 damage per
Plus
hit.
1 from all. Yep.
Yep,
So-
and then one of them is a crit. So
was a crit. So, and this is all on the tail, which
Yep.
has. Check. So it's. Yep. Its evasion isn't going to help.
and I'm going to assume it doesn't apply the Scorch status because it's resistant to fire.
What does the Scorch status do?
Makes it take 2 damage at the start of each of their turns for each Scorch they have on them.
It will apply the Scorch status, but it's not going to take the full amount.
Yeah, that's fine.
So is it applying to or just okay?
Just it'll apply to, but it's only going to take like 1 per stack.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Then, alright, so... so it's that plus that, which would be fucking 24 minus that. So it would be this now. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Well, you have pretty effectively slashed into this fucking tail. It is, you are like, you've cut through most of the armor. It is not hanging on by much at this point.
Alright. I'm going to leave the tail to someone else because I want to be able to have a better, like, grasp of on it after I do this.
Let's leave it to Din. Sam wants to.
Yeah. Because Sam never gets to cut off the tail. So, with the 6 movement I have, from rolling a 15 plus twice, I am effectively going to be moving 3 spaces across to get to its head and 3 spaces directly up, right? Because not only am I allowed to control myself in the air, I now also have wings. And since Leviathan's Fury has been used for 4 rounds, after I make a weapon attack with one of my other ones, I can swap to it and immediately make another attack. So, using gravity, and I would like to remind you, I am a black hole. I have tripled weight. I am going to just crash down, land on its head, and slice at its other horn, using effectively the 15 feet of space between me and it. And this has got lightning damage. This is just the regular weapon. Electros. And I can't swap. Maybe not.
Give me a sec. Yeah, no, sorry.
Alright, do I land on its head at least? Because I'm, going down.
Yeah, you can land on its head, you're just not gonna get the charge off.
Yep. Well, yeah, no, the attack. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, it was the attack, then
That was the actual attack. I couldn't charge because I'd already, I was in the air, it wouldn't make sense if I could.
You can't quite... It is moving, it's moving and schmoving right now, but yeah.
Yep, that's fine. I did real good to the tail, and I'm weighing its fucking head down, so that is my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Aaron.
Alright, I'm gonna take a move action. There we go. And since it has 1 horn left, and Thunder is a pretty good damage type, Erlen just kind of turns to light, shifts, and is immediately behind you before you can really even notice it, Alathia, and he's just kind of like, stretching out his arm, looking down at it. Alright, so I could either punch it, or I could kick it into the ground. Which do you think would be more interesting?
From what I've seen, you usually go for kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kicking it into a ground
When I see
sounds like
Sanji, my friend.
Kicking it into the ground seems like a good idea. These things, their horns are usually weak to blunt damage anyway.
Alright, if that's the case.
Yeah, because I really factored all of that in.
Yeah, I know.
I want this bounty to last 17 more
Listen,
hours.
she knows.
So I'm going to use, in that case, Infinite Mass Kick on its funky horn.
Okay.
Alright, and that would be doing, yeah, no, that would be doing, it's, how much times is it?
It's times 5.
So yeah, it would be 40 damage, yeah.
Oh, 40 damage. Okay.
Yeah, 40 damage and 40 knockback to the horn. Not that I assume that would matter too much.
Yeah, no. So, it's like a fucking, like, yeah, you break the horn, right? But that doesn't really, like, adequately describe, like, a Latvia, you just saw this man, like, there's just, like, a nice, like a fucking knife cutting through a carrot, just, like, a nice chop, and the horn, like, bounces behind Emmerich and just lands, like, over here. And then Nergigante's like, oh!
Holy
just
shit, it
clutching
lost,
where his horn was.
it lost all of its bones in his left leg.
This man's just got like done, like when you put a tooth and tie it to a doorknob.
You gotta remember, right? It's both of its horns were pretty low from Aaron's first attack that he made.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah, both of its horns are broken.
Alright, I'll let everybody else deal with this. I'm gonna use the passive anytime, just get out of here again. There we
It's
go.
really funny. It's a good thing I'm not in full black hole mode, otherwise you'd be suckied in, right?
Yeah, no, I would be immediately dragged back in. Yeah, no. All right, so that's my turn.
Well, I mean, surely Aaron would be able to escape. I mean, he is light after all. But all right, Rosada's turn.
Not against a black hole is what Beaver
That's
said.
the joke.
I
Rosada.
say.
Let's see. Are you guys more? Would you like more roll bonuses and stuff, or would you like little defense buffs?
I mean,
Because assumably it's gonna be real pissed off.
yeah.
Did it?
I would
it's
like
one
a
extra
defense buff.
electric damage from that attack, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
41 damage.
Yeah. But Drake, I think personally, I mean, I won't say no to roll buffs, but if I were you, I'm going to assume that it's about to shit on us as hard as it can. So I would go on the
why would it do
defensive.
that?
I would go on the defensive. I am
Yeah.
Okie dokie. In that case, Rosada's going to use Queen's Bounty.
This is the bounty.
Ooh, 7. I'm going to put. Let's see. I'd assume Ica and Imric are like more prime target.
I think. I mean.
Yeah. I'll put 3 of those on Imric. 2 on Rosada, or not 2 on Rosada. 2 on Latvia, and then 2 on Ica.
Alright.
And basically what makes it different this time is when it would be hit, you roll 1d6 plus 2, reduces the damage by that amount, and then the Nergigante's next attack has a penalty equal to half of that amount.
Oh.
And that is
Okay.
my
How much of a roll penalty does it have?
equal to half the roll, after half the damage
Basically.
reduction.
Whenever it would attack one
Yeah.
of them, they roll a d6 plus 2, and they reduce that much damage, and the Nergigante takes half of that as a roll penalty.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Sorry, it has so many, like, statuses on it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Rosada's just gonna step back more, and that's her turn.
Alright. So, real quick, right?
Yeah.
So, Penny.
Yeah.
Now, I can see where this is going, right? So here's what I'm gonna give you, right?
Yeah.
You've stayed mounted for the full duration, right?
Yeah.
So your animation, which has just been like calmly swinging back and forth its sword the entire time, which is really funny because just in the middle of that, Aaron teleported over, talked to you for a second, kicked off its horn and left, and you're still just swinging. You know, the camera zooms in and you do your full finishing swings, which will do an additional bunch of damage to him. But
Yeah,
you
she
are off
steps
of
on
him
its
now.
head.
What?
She steps on its head.
Yeah, exactly. So it takes a bunch more damage from that.
Nice.
However, you are off of him. And that's important.
Yeah.
Because what he's going to do now is he is going to flap his wings a few times and fly fully up in the air.
Don't forget to take the 2 start of turn fire damage if it matters.
Oh yes, thank you.
And he does
He
have
dies.
bleed. And he does have bleed, but yeah.
He does have bleed, so he would take.
Another 1 because he has 1 stack.
And I don't think Electros would increase that because that's stupid.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, no. Just, yeah.
He's gonna fly fully up in the air, staring down at you two.
Yep.
And I want to point out, real quick, because I feel it bears saying, that in the, hard or challenging versions of this fight, this attack gives you a free dodge roll,
Yeah.
regardless of any times.
Yeah.
It does not in this version.
Uh-huh. Let's see,
Oh, yeah.
50?
Yeah. Did that
Yeah,
count?
50.
Yeah,
Okay.
50.
Okay.
Plus
So, now,
Oh, I forgot to increase that. That's actually plus 10, so it's 60.
okay, so before our hearts go off, right? I think it would be very, very useful if I tried to swashbuckling clash this. So,
The swashbuckling
let's give it
clasher.
a shot. So, basically, right, the idea behind this is that, again, it's a parry. Even though normally it's a guaranteed success, I doubt that, considering the attack I'm trying to parry, even then it would be good. However, if the Nergigante wants to, he can try and roll against my 12. And if he rolls higher, I'll take probably a bit more damage. If he rolls lower, then I get a riposting attack action on him.
Now, real quick, Iris, before you decide. Hey, Soleil.
What?
Would you like to dual tech this potentially with my shoulder badge?
I mean, sure, no reason not to.
So I can
God, you're
super
gonna
armor
fucking-
through.
You're gonna shoulder bash the dive bomb.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not what you do in Monster Hunter.
You can, though. That's the point. And if I roll well, it might bounce off of us.
Yeah. Sure.
If it doesn't work, though, I have a dodge. It's all good.
It's fine. I'm sure y'all each will somehow get 60 on your D6.
It actually does have an element on it. That's funny.
It's okay.
That's 4.
Would
I
this be
will-
will this be dealing any damage to it, Penny? Because if not, then it's a +5.
I guess not. Actually,
No, it wouldn't.
So it's a 9.
I'm going to be nice,
Yes.
Penny, and say, because here's the thing. If this succeeded, I would not let you dodge as well. That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Alright? But
Yeah,
I
no,
will
that's
be
fair.
nice and say that the 4 is you realizing this is a moronic idea and you should dodge instead.
yeah, that's fair. I'll dodge instead. I would have only taken 30. Where the fuck is my dodge? I'm getting out of here. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a 9 from what exactly?
Because of
Emirates.
Emirates.
Plus 5 to passive
That's true.
non-attacks, yeah.
Yep, nope, okay. Alright, so, remind me again. So the swashbuckling class
Yeah.
is like, it's a guaranteed success parry. is what this
Basically, it's a guaranteed success parry, which, even in this circumstance, I would assume would not completely parry this attack, considering the nature of it. If
Not
you want to.
completely.
Yeah, if you want to. You don't have to. But if you want to, you can roll against my 12. If you roll higher, then I will be taking more damage, but not the full still. If you roll lower, then I get an immediate riposte action, which I assume could potentially be used to further clash against this attack. But that's entirely up to you on if you try and challenge the 12.
You know what? I'm gonna try to challenge it.
Okay.
So let's both roll off.
Well, you roll because the thing is that you're rolling
against
against
your
my
12.
12. Yeah. So I get an immediate attack action
Okay.
to try and further clash against it, and so I let me see, what do I want to do, because it is zooming into me right now. You know what? I am going to hold out Cherry Rain, which, because of my range increases, currently has 4 range, right? And I'm going to go for a piercing stab, so as it goes into me, I'm just stabbing into its head, so it's just charging further into the blade. So here's the roll for that.
All right, and this is sort of you are trying to attack with this, right? Not
Yes.
further block.
Yeah,
Okay.
the idea is that it's an immediate attacking riposte action.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. So here's what happens.
Yep.
Latvia, your dodge was pretty good, but you're still gonna take 10.
Let's see the D6 first, because that's also important.
Yep.
Penny.
The heart D6 if you're here, Penny. Penny is dead.
Penny.
Penny is either
Penny's
muted
dead.
or left for a bit.
Yeah.
So I'll get to her in a sec.
Yep.
Okay. Emmerich, you're taking this attack head on. And I understand it's a guaranteed success, but this is its full,
I'm
unbridled,
aware.
crazy attack, which, for context in the game,
Yes.
this does one-shot you. Like,
Uh-huh.
it pretty much doesn't matter how much health you
I
have.
understand.
And also, this version of it, in Ruiner's Nergigante's version of it, is much faster and harder to dodge than the others. Which is why it's like this.
Yep.
Okay, you take 5 instead. Then, so basically, I'm gonna say you're taking 30,
Okay.
but you are doing 15 back to him.
Fuck
with
yeah.
with your
Which will inflict
big
another
attack,
yeah.
because it's charging directly into
Yep.
the blade.
Which will inflict another 2 bleed onto it as well.
Okay.
Let's see the D6 from you, Emmerich.
I will. Let's see. It's roll 1d6 plus 2. So instead of 30, I'm taking 23.
Yeah, you broke your 7.
So then I also want to ask, because it's important for the future, I assume not, because usually it doesn't. Would you say that what I've done at all would count as a, like, active support? Like, would you count it as actively supporting a Latvia in any way?
No.
No? That's fine. Okay. Just needed to clarify.
Okay. So then it's second action,
Yes.
Which has a -5.
which has, well, no, it's half, right?
Yeah, it's half.
So it'd be -2.
There was two.
two
It triggered
instances
two
of
of
it, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
true.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it'd be -5 then. Okay. It is just gonna try to claw you, Emmerich.
It's gonna claw at me?
Yeah. And I understand this will
Yeah.
not do the full amount
Yep.
that it would normally do,
Yes.
which is now 27 damage. It will instead deal 10
Okay.
because most of it's slashing.
Yes.
However,
Yes.
So is the D6 a once per turn effect? Or what how does that work for Zada slash Rogue?
It lasts until it goes out, but whenever you take an attack, it goes down by 1.
So I do roll another heart, question mark?
Yes, you would.
Okay. 1d6 plus 2. Let's see.
for the record, the roll is a -5, so you're not knocked prone.
Yeah.
It would slash through you horizontally, though.
Yep. Okay.
And then in addition, you would be taking the spike piercing into you, but that's piercing, so
yeah,
it's fine.
yeah. It would be another... This. Okay. Got it.
All right, Aika.
That's funny. And also, sorry, just as well to remind you, for those actions, it takes the funny bleed stuff, and then the stacks go down by 1, which it would be at 2 now because it was at 1 and I hit it with my thing, so it'd be at 2.
Yeah, so it takes.
Yep.
Takes the 2.
Yeah. One attack from this thing would fucking kill me.
It's fine, just don't remember it.
That doesn't work if I'm not.
Yeah,
conscious.
go on.
No, it's fine. Oh, just don't
Don't remember dying.
it.
Come on. Do it, pussy. You won't.
All right. So just as a question, I know for a fact I'm not getting Let's Get Serious back. That's not even on my mind. Am I allowed to Shadow Dash once more?
What is its normal limitation?
It's normally a once per
It's once per
combat, but
combat.
Roche did the thing where, you know,
They undid
their
so
turn.
technically They never used the once per combat on their own end.
Let me see.
It's a really weird ability.
I know. Let me. I'm scrolling up real quick.
The original roll for the turn go backy recover my shit was a 9, if you were wondering.
Yes, but its effectiveness will be lessened, and you cannot use it again by any means after this.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to just bonus action try to do my shadow dashes. I'm gonna... What parts are uncovered by spikes, if any?
The parts covered by spikes are still its legs and wings. And they are
Okay.
not as effective, but still somewhat.
Okay. Both sets of legs or just the front?
Just its front legs.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and shadow dash through its back legs twice, and that's how that's gonna be. So it has like 7 ticks. I can't see under Emmerich, but
8.
8 ticks. Okay, so doesn't matter.
Nope. Sorry. Gone.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
and then I assume the second dash isn't a thing I can do. Yeah,
Sorry.
even though it doesn't require the first one to work, but I'm just assuming that one does that. That's fine. Whatever.
That
I'm
one,
just gonna.
and, like, you barely got it back in the first place, so, sorry.
In which case, I'm just gonna use my main action to use a bounty item. The busted sword from Thanasia's Jack. And I just kind of want to try and shatter their claws.
It specifies their weapon, or if any. This isn't really that's not a weapon, that's just its body is the thing.
Is there a distinction?
I consider a weapon anything that was created with the intent of being used for harm, specifically.
Alright, well then I guess never mind on that one. I'll just, basic attack its back legs twice.
Okay.
And then move. So that's a basically 27 and then a 15, and then ticks would reset, so it would take 3 damage.
Okay, and how much is the base damage of each of these?
4.
Okay.
Increased to 5 because of Electros.
Yep. Yep.
And I want to ask while this
Legs.
is going on, just because I'm assuming that that you put the Ruiner Nergigante's initiative turn where it was regardless of the 3, or would it actually be after me? With its next turn. Just because it says 3, I don't know if you were just like, it rolled a 3, but I'm putting it here anyway. Or
Well,
like,
I had it below. It was below you, but I don't know what happened. It should be like that.
Okay.
So it should be your
okay,
turn.
got it. So, real quick, I'm not gonna go retroactive or anything, but I always forget because it's almost like Emmerich's kit has like 3 million things, but I do have this. So I'm just gonna like that. And I have well, hold on, what was my question? Right, that was the question. So, Iris. When it comes to, like, because we can target its body parts, right? Does each one count as a separate target, technically, or no?
It depends. Like, it's one of those things where if it's an AoE thing, then, like, it's gonna do less damage to each one, but damage all of them, you know?
That's fine, because I want to
It's the
try
thing.
this, right? Because I think it's important to get, like, a bunch of its stuff closer
'Cause, like,
down. Yeah?
For reference, when you use Ship Cutter, I did minor damage to all of them,
Yes.
but the full damage to his stamina itself.
Yes. Understood. So, which parts of him are currently unarmored?
His unarmored parts are everything but his wings and front legs.
Everything but his wings and front legs. So his head, his horns are gone.
His head,
back legs.
His head, his horns are gone, and his back legs. Yep.
Okay. So
and his tail.
Yeah, I would do the tail, but I'm leaving that for Sam.
Yeah,
so,
Sam wants it.
Yeah. So, what I'm gonna do is, because I've been, like, cut to ribbons, theoretically, if I was any other character. And so, with my extra action that I have with my funny thing, I am going to use Twirling Strawberry, which is one of the abilities from my Cherry Rain, fucking Legendary Blade, which I can choose up to 3 targets within 20 range. They are each hit for 6 damage. If used on objects, this can easily run through even steel or whatever the fuck. But basically, I just want to target its head and both of its legs with this attack, with which, because of my modifiers, I'm going to assume that because this is one of the abilities directly connected to Cherry Rain, it's going to get the bonus from Coat of Arms. So each of these attacks is 6 at base, plus 2 because of that, so 8 plus 9, so 17. So theoretically, if we were counting these as separate targets, it would be 17 damage to each of these. It is probably going to be reduced significantly, but I want to give it a shot. So, where... Oh, and also my fucking fatigue goes down by 1. Here is Twirling Strawberry. It's a 9.
Okay. Choose up to 3 targets.
Yes, this is why I was asking.
Yeah, I getcha. No, this makes sense. So... Alright, which parts were your target?
Back legs, like 1 leg, 2 leg, and then the head.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. So it would be that.
And again, with all of my funny damage modifiers, it would, if we're going based purely off numbers, it would be 17 per hit.
Oh, 17 per
because
hit.
I have plus 2 to my Cherry Rain sword, and then another plus 9 from my crit passive.
I see.
This is why I was specifying.
There's also 1 Electros.
There is 1 Electros, so I guess each attack
All
would
right.
do 1 more.
Well, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
You basically, it's not like you break his skull open, but you break all of the armored spikes around his head and completely shatter the spikes on it. So his head is broken. That means he will do reduced damage with things that use that.
Okay. Got it. So that's broken.
His legs are fine-ish.
Yep. Fine
yeah,
enough, relative. So.
And, total... Yeah, so it'd be... Hold on. I don't know why I closed my fucking calculator.
No, it's fine. Take all the time you need.
Jesus Christ. So fucking much.
Dude, it's insane, I know.
Alright, yeah. Alright, go on.
Okay. And so that was my action I have with my funny Bara because I was split into a million pieces. So I'm going to reform into whole again. And then I'm going to play it safe because this fucker gets stronger and I wouldn't be surprised if it did that dive bomb against me again. So I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to use the unrolled bonus action thing I have, switch to Lobster Kit. So let me do that. You're here for my token actions. Cool. So I'm now in Lobster Kit. So bada bing, bada boom. And I am going to move here. And then I think, honestly, the head is already shattered, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is fun.
The, like, armored spikes around it are gone, yes.
Yeah. The armored spikes around it. So it's busted.
At this point, he's got his wings, legs, and tail left.
Yeah, the wings are armored, though, is the problem. Because otherwise I would try my hog tie idea again. Though I suppose I could try it regardless. The problem is that it's just spiked and shit. You know what? I'm gonna... Fuck, because the problem is that it can fly regardless, so hog tying its legs isn't going to do anything. So I would You know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna Rock Lobster. And so...
Oh, boy.
I am gonna use Rock Lobster, and this won't be able to hit the legs, but I'll just go for the head again, especially since its armor is busted. So I'm just gonna go for it. And I'll use Elemental Bending, right, so that basically, I just want to create, like, a fucking jet stream geyser to just have the fucking Rock Lobsters slam down harder. So here we go.
And this would be applying the Earth status, right?
Maybe. But...
That's up to Iris.
Yeah. Basically, what this will be doing, in taking all numbers into account, let me just pull him out first, and I'm going to assume his head is, like, here. Basically, because it's 12 damage plus 9 from my thing, so 21 damage. If I rolled high enough, it might pin it slightly, not that that's going to matter too much, because it's a fucking Nergigante. But at least maybe it's partially pinned. And for now, that's all that's going to do, but it is on the field. And that is going to be my turn.
Okay, so it's 21 you said
Yes.
from the Rock Lobster?
21, and I'm...
Plus
Just-
one from the Electros.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's one
so
from
just
the-
right on his head, right?
Yep, right on his head.
Alright. That,
And-
that, Emmerich, that looks like it really fucking hurt, considering how fucked up his horns and head are. And
Yeah.
he almost lets out, like, a fucking whine at that. Like, he is... This creature seems to have just limitless anger and power, but it is heaving heavy breaths at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And were you saying something, Ballast?
I was just gonna check on if the avalanche status was applied or not.
What does that do? It forces her at any time to refresh a turn slower. That's not a huge deal for him, so sure.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Well. People are scattered to the four fucking winds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes 2 fire damage.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Oh, 2 fire damage. In that case, the Nergigante goes down.
Yeah. I think, first of all, both in order to blast the Rock Lobster out of the way, as well as hit all of you around him, he is going to use his tail swipe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now,
much
I
is
forgot
that
to
folding?
I forgot to change that +4 to a +14, by the way, so that is 24 damage to all of you.
Okay.
Alright, alright,
yeah,
well,
you go.
just really quick, because, you know, its tail is around, like, here right now, so which way is it spinning?
He is spinning, hold on. Like this way, so you'd be getting hit last.
Okay. In that case, I'll hold for now.
Okay.
If for other people to do anytime
if-
A
stuff.
-2, it's gonna be 18 damage
Okay.
instead.
Even still, because I don't think Latvia has her anytimes, right?
I do not. I have my my heart though, so I'm gonna roll that. at least.
Yeah. Well, before you do,
Okay.
Emmerich is going to try and use Exoskeleton Safeguard to protect Latvia. So here we go. 15. So if this works,
Okay, that does protect her.
Yep, if that works, I jump in front of the way. She takes no damage. Her next roll has advantage, and I take half of the damage that she would have taken. So I take half damage. She takes none.
Okay,
And then
so
you
you'd
also
be
reduce it by
taking
the D6 plus 2.
27.
Yep. Which also means that because I have the heart, so D6 plus 2, so -8. So how much did you say I was taking?
19 plus cost.
19
Effectively.
plus cost. Okay, so 19. All right, cool. The last heart's gone.
And then as the swipe is coming around to Din, he just sort of deftly goes to just casually flip over the tail as he's doing so, tapping the top of it with the hilt of his blade to smash the tail into the ground and stop it,
Uh-huh.
for it to
Alright.
stop its movement.
Ooh, alright. That's a very high roll, so I'll say yes. You do a fucking beautiful twink flip right over to the tail. And rather than the elbow, it is so named for, you just slam the hilt of your sword into it. Yep. That,
Yeah.
like, that doesn't do damage. You're just stopping
Yeah, no,
the
it's
tail
just
with your
knockback,
sword.
but like, you know, knocking the
Alright.
tail
He
into
would
the
be,
ground.
He'd be basically facing towards these two then, with the tail pinned like here. Yep. Okay. Cool, makes sense. Now he's gonna try to tail slam Din because he's pissed at
Yeah.
him.
Well, I had this coming.
Oh, and that's a -4.
It does have a -4.
It does. And, because that's probably not enough, it's looking at me, right?
Yeah?
Stop! As I'm going... Finally, because I'm not invisible, I can use Emperor's Eye.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, my
Go!
So sorry.
Continue!
Kill!
So, yeah, Din, sorry, but this is gonna be doing 26 to you.
Alright, that's fine.
It's okay if you're launched into me. Maybe I
damage for
can.
this.
This does not, hold on. No, it doesn't launch, it knocks prone.
Din knocks the tail down, the tail rises up and knocks Din down.
It does, that is what happens.
Yeah, no, that's what happens, and then you know, as he gets knocked down and you know, goes into the negatives, he just sort of lies there like, you know what, fucking not really in the mood right now. He just sort of lies there.
That's fair.
He starts playing Monster Hunter Explorer on his phone.
Sorry, I blanked, and I'm sure you guys went over this, but oh, this is a separate action. Okay.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is separate, yep.
Yeah, no.
So Din,
Don't forget
I
to
assume-
have it take all of its bleed and then take it down.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right.
So it's gone. So Din, who is down, so...
Yeah.
Now the thing is, right?
Yeah.
First of all, at the start of this round, it is armoring its tail
You don't say.
rather than its wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if Din was still conscious, this might be your last chance, bud, because it would just armor its tail right now. But its wings are no longer armored. Now here's the thing, it's facing you two, right?
Yes.
And of course it's pissed at you two, because you two have been doing a ton to it. But it hasn't attacked Rosado.
Yeah, I
in a while.
figured.
Yeah, no, that dragon do still be over there, though.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't forget to take the fire damage, by the way.
Yes. I'll also do a cursory resist roll. The fire and Electros is gone.
Valid.
And now, he is going to... Where is this?
Use the fuckle knuckle.
His ultimate move.
Alright. Now, he is going to rampage towards you, Rosada. However, this roll will have a -2 in addition to whatever else, because his head is broken and he is disoriented.
Oh!
Oh no.
He is disoriented.
Will he?
He's so disoriented. He's gonna fucking leap towards Era.
Oh yeah, Livy's here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh!
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no!
Right.
And you already used your anytimes.
I already used my anytime. Motherfucker, I swear to God he says it just fucking leaps toward him. This is some fucking bullshit, in fact,
Oh my
actually.
god, that's a lot of damage. Oh.
So that would
I
be
feel like-
22
sorry.
times 4? Or times 2?
Yes, it'd be 44 damage.
Alright. Well, I cannot stop myself from getting the absolute shit kicked out of me, but if anybody wants to just, you know, get ready for some fucking revenge in a second, like, after, if they can grab it, he just, the last of my hormone or some shit. Never mind, I'm just unconscious. I took
Wait, you have the
44
rock
plus
lobster.
Oh yeah, no, I get grant advantage. I'm gonna grant
I
advantage
would
to him.
appreciate
Yep,
that. That
yep,
way I at least go do something in my last
I'm
roll.
using the rock lobster advantage grant. There you go.
Alright. So,
Wait.
I took 44 damage.
Yeah.
So, let me just... It's a third, right? No, it's equal to half. Alright, so if someone grabs that, they have a plus 22 to the next roll to attack their Gigante they would have, and they can give their attack some properties of light, the Pika Pika no me.
Oh no.
Micah doesn't even have to move to
No,
grab
she
that.
doesn't.
I
Yes,
can
that's a-
grab it.
That's my turn. Of going unconscious.
Yeah, your next
Alright.
roll has advantage, Penny.
Yeah. I am going to combat rework. Alright, cool. This just means that me and Doll go completely inert for the next round.
And I can't target you either.
No, you can.
Okay.
This just allows me to basically rework all my stuff. The cost isn't showing up. It's a 5 cost. It's kind of expensive.
It's not like she's going back to camp. She's trying to switch in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, which is always a very smart idea that you should do.
Yeah.
Alright, Rosada.
I can't even take any times, by the way, so it's fine.
So what's the Seed of Vengeance thing? How does that work?
You can grab it, put it into your body, and have a plus 22 to your next attack against the Nergigante, and have the attack have properties of the light fruit.
So it's like something on your body or something?
Yeah, no, he took the attack, coughed up a bunch of blood, focused, and created a seed.
Okay, I'll leave that for Aika or whoever.
I am so fucking mad that they crit failed the person that they have the targeting mechanic on, and then crit into me because of it. God damn it. I went here for safety.
We'll left
I
him there,
find
actually.
it funny that Livy's just been sitting there.
Yeah.
I haven't had them do anything, so...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Nergigante's never threatened them.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, Rosada would just like to dissimulate and appear somewhere else. So I'm just gonna roll for that. How much would you make that cost?
You're just disappearing and reappearing?
Yeah, as far as you'll let me.
Well, I'll say the more cost you pay, the further you can go.
Where can I go for like 2 or 3?
For 2, you can go like... Where were you? Like here? Or were you here?
Yeah, I moved, so that's where I am
Okay.
currently.
Okay, for 2, I'll let you go up to 7 spaces away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Rosada
Drag.
leads it back over to them.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And
Wow,
then she's going
please
to
don't.
use Queen's Ransom again. 3. Unfortunate.
Look, it sucks to say, I'm kind of glad you didn't roll well on that more than once, because Jesus Christ, that's such
Yeah,
a
it's-
good ability.
It's pretty
Alright.
good. That's my turn.
Alright, give me 1 quick second before I start this guy's turn. I'm just quickly doing something. Just quickly, giving him another 300 stamina. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hope you guys, I hope this has been fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
And again, I'm interested in doing more monsters that have like more unique mechanics than Nergigante, whose gimmick is that he doesn't have anything like that.
It would probably be a pain in the ass. I'd love to see like Shara Shvalba.
Oh,
To be
God,
fair,
yeah.
Showers Boulder almost exists in DBA anyway because I have the Great Apple Worm who is basically Charge Boulder in form of an apple dragon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright. Alright, so it's its turn. Golly gee. I think it's gonna go try to bash its face into Ica.
Not the dragon that it failed on? Alright.
No, not yet.
I mean, it's got another 30 turns before then it can make it.
However, both of its horns and its head are broken, so this has a -9 to its roll and damage.
Whew.
I don't think so.
I'm
It's
pretty
a
sure
negative,
Ica
it's a
knocks
negative
this out.
7.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Okay. In that case, yeah, Rosada is up there, so it's gonna go up here. That's like most of its movement at least, so it can get here. Then it is going to. Yeah, it's gonna spike storm towards her. And hold on, what part does this use again? I think it's just its wings. Yeah, and its wings are fine, so it is going to. Oop. Cool, awesome. In that case, Rosada, you are just gonna take 5 damage.
Okay, she's gonna try to just dissimulate, I guess. Boopy. 10.
Yeah, that's more than enough. You can form within
Nice.
3 spaces of there as you dodge the, like, one spike that was trailing towards you.
Yeah.
Now it's Ica.
Alright. So Livy's finally gonna take a move action, yeah?
Alright.
They're gonna move right in front of Ruiner Nergigante. Ica, because she can originate her actions from anywhere on the field, is just gonna go grab the Seed of Vengeance off of Aaron's body, if you'd allow.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna eat it. And then I'm just, while Livy is there being a general distraction, not really at doing anything mechanically, I'm just gonna set up a clock strikes and light speed dash all over him.
As a note for the flavor, it's specifically you don't eat it. It's like it's planted into your body. Specifically.
Oh, all right. I mean,
flavor.
you know what? That's fair. Ika's used to having a seed planted in her body, so she'll just
Yeah?
That's a
Oh,
pretty
what?
bad phrasing, buddy.
Taro. I'm referring to Taro.
Yeah, I know, but you said it like it's a common occurrence, which makes it poor phrasing. Actually.
Your
Alright, let's-
mom!
All right.
Go on.
Minor
I'm
spelling
just
mistake.
gonna, if this works, yeah. I'm just gonna go across its tail a couple of times, and then, because I know that's armored, but I'm light. What's the other uncovered body part it has?
Wings.
Wings. Yeah, then
Wings
I'll
and
go
its
for
hind
it.
legs are unarmored currently.
Right. Okay. So let me just go ahead and roll for clock strikes.
Holy
Oh,
shit, you
13,
did it!
22.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know where all your roll bonuses
You get-
come from, but I don't care.
I got a
so-
plus 22 from me.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so-
that's right.
She
Does
starts
Ica get
here.
anything for 13s?
No, it's only one
she
person
doesn't-
against her.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she doesn't crit on 13s
Alright.
yet.
So, alright, what is the first strike against?
Tail. And because it can be implanted with some things with Aeron, I'm hoping maybe to ignore some of the armor
Yeah.
a bit because she is light speed dashing.
Yes, it will definitely ignore some of the DR just because has the light speed properties. It's not gonna do a ton, but yeah. How much
Yeah,
damage does it do at base?
5,
Okay.
and then
It would
Right.
get one tick.
yep, second dash going through the tail again.
Okay. Boop, and does it do more damage each time, or?
Yeah, it does more damage each time. It would be 6 this time.
Yeah, it increases
okay.
each time, but it's a weird thing with targeting the same target, but they're targeting separate body parts, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. and then she would just go diagonally up through the wings, doing 7 damage
Gotcha. Okay.
at base.
Yep. So, boop. Let's see, we'll do that. Okay. And
Yep,
you'd be
yep.
at 3 ticks now?
Yeah, they'd be at 3.
Alright, you slash a couple of times through the tail, even through its incredibly tough defenses, slightly anyway, and then slash a clean cut through its wings, and it howls in anger.
Alright, and then from there,
It's looking
Ika's
tired.
Ika's gonna casually use her movement action to it's been a full round since Din got down. I'm so sorry, Din. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
You know, I'm gonna go here.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Alright, I'm ready.
So since Alatvia is doing that, as much as I want to set that up, honestly,
It's
it's
almost
just,
like she's like sat cross-legged,
Yeah, yeah.
meditating almost.
I am going. Emmerich's gonna run over here, and I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna try and do the thing that I attempted to do at the start of combat. I'm gonna try and fire Space Ripper Stingy Eyes through its wings and use Elemental Bending to hog tie them back up. So we're gonna do that. Let me. Where the fuck is the Emmerich that I put on the side for token actions? Oh no, I saw him for a second. Oh my god, hold on. Whatever, I can just roll it from this thing. It's the same fucking ability, it just doesn't have the funny thing. So here is the Space Ripper. So at base, that would be dealing, because we said that they're basically class 2, that would be dealing 9 plus 9, so 18 damage. Maybe twice because it's hitting both wings, but at least 18 damage. And then here's the roll for Elemental Bending to tie the water up and hold its wings in place.
Alright.
So here's this roll.
You now know
Nope.
what a good idea that is. Well, unfortunately, yeah, you don't... Its wings are so huge that you're having trouble actually bending the water in that
Yeah.
way, but you do a decent chunk, not the full damage again, because it slightly has water resist, but
Yeah.
a decent goddamn amount to its wings.
Yeah, and because I'm in Lobster, I don't have any increased action economy, so that's it.
That does apply Hydros, assuming that it goes through.
Yes. Okay.
Yep,
That's your turn?
that's my turn.
Okay. God. Alright, let's see. What would it normally want to do in this situation? I think... Yeah, just judging by how much, I think it's going to... it is going to Furious Rampage through Ica and the doll. So it's moving 1, 2, 3,
And Livy as well.
right?
Yeah.
And Livy, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's doing the 26 damage.
Yeah, let me.
Or actually, wait, let me double check that. Sorry, just to make sure. Oh, well, okay. Because it would be... No, because it would be weaker because of its parts that it's missing. So, instead of it'd be 26, it would be, I'll say 15.
Well, I mean, that still sends me down to 0. So
Okay. Well. All right.
Okay, so 7 to Ica then, yeah.
Yep.
And
And add
it's knocked
minus.
aside, right?
And yeah, they get knocked aside. Okay, you still have a heart stack on.
Oh, he knocked me. He knocked. So that was. So just two things. That was like hybrid slashing, piercing, etc. damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So a couple of things. This actually triggers when anyone does a piercing or slashing melee weapon to her. They take 1 damage, and they knocked her below 13, so they take 2 damage and 1 tick.
Oh, okay. So it'd be 6 damage for the ticks, and then 1 more. So 7.
It would be 1 damage because they hit her with a slashing attack, and then 2 damage from the knocking her below 13. Yeah.
And they would gain 1 tick.
So total 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. And they gain a tick. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, alright. It's gonna run up to Rosada and try to rear up and just slam its fucking hand down into her.
Rosada!
That does have a -4.
Does it?
Yeah, because of the heart.
Because of the heart, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so instead of, that should be plus 14. Again, I apologize. So
Yeah.
instead of the, 49 damage, it's gonna be doing, 30.
Okay, she's going to use Royal Horde, reconstituting the spikes she stole from it earlier when it attacked her, into a shield, and then doubling down with her currently selected core work virtual to just digitize like more bandings and wraps and additional spikes on it to attempt to block the attack. Let's try that, shall we?
Yep.
14.
Okay, so this is, you're forming the heart shield to, like, block the attack, correct?
Yeah, and I'm resummoning the spikes to make a shield.
Okay. Because you're explicitly using its own spikes against it, I'm gonna say it's gonna take a little bit of recoil damage, but I do think you're still down. Like, it's just too much of a hit.
How much
I'm
damage?
gonna say you're down at -10.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
But you did do damage.
You did?
There we go.
You did some damage back, yeah?
Which I think triggers one of your things? Question mark.
Does it?
Because virtual core word upgrade.
Oh, right. I dealt damage. Get that.
It's fucking astonishing that you've just been chilling for this combat and haven't attacked until now.
Yeah. Rosada's actions leave trails of digital poison behind, so now it has a stack of digital poison. It takes 1 damage every time it makes a roll.
I'm gonna assume that's not electrical.
No.
No,
Okay,
it's just
good.
nebulous digital data corruption-y stuff.
Okay, hold on. In a digital space, protects it behind... Okay. Is that something that's only active now, or...?
It just has 1 stack because I dealt damage to it.
Is at the
Yeah,
end of
this
the
is the
just
first
one
time.
stack of, like, poison digital stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll use the funny radioactive symbol for that.
If that's the end of its turn, it would just immediately be removed.
But take 1 damage, right?
Yeah, basically.
Like,
we
so-
just...
It's every time they roll that it takes the damage is the thing. So technically, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's...
So effectively, it doesn't really
damn.
do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a very
makes sense.
poorly timed
Yeah.
capability
Yeah.
of setting it up.
That's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah.
Alright, so Rosada's unconscious, yes?
Yep.
Okay, well that's its turn, but it's its turn again.
Yes.
Its first action is going to be eating Rosada.
Oh,
If
no,
nothing
two
happens,
dragons.
she's dead.
Well, Ika's doesn't want that to happen, so she's gonna use wasn't paying attention to set it back all the way where it was.
Fuck yeah.
On its turn.
Okay.
Well, that will also.
No, I rolled
I'm
a 4.
gonna give you the advantage from Rock Lobster. So you can roll again. There you go. There you go.
Get the fuck. All right. So it would be
It's
back like
held.
here.
It's held. Yeah, it
Where
would
was
be.
it?
It would be. I think it started its turn. Let's see, because that was the turn after Emrex.
Yeah, I think it would be like here, and it would heal the damage
Yes.
Ica did,
Heal-
right?
It would recover all of the cost and damage it took, and also get back down to 3 techs because it would not have gained that 1 tech.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It heals some. It still looks like shit, but
Yeah.
It healed like a total of 3.
all right. Well, that still used its first main action.
Yep.
It fucking looks around, confused. I'm gonna give it a quick roll.
Yep.
No, okay. In that case, I'm gonna roll. No, I won't roll. Instead, yeah, he's gonna go for Emmerich.
Yep.
Emmerich has been a big threat to him, so
Understood.
he is gonna run up, and with his second action this turn, let's do.
Come on.
Yeah,
Bird of
okay,
Doom.
let's do, boop. It is going to once again fall to its side and try to swipe its wing at you, Emmerich.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Down! Ah, damn. Pretty good, but...
That's
not-
pretty good. I'll say that it nullifies some of the damage, so it would be... Because, hold on, so...
Because I
It would
also
be
have my...
46 before everything else.
Yeah, because I do have my Devil Fruit as well.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, I'd let you drag that down to 30, but...
Okay.
it's still
30
too much.
including Devil Fruit, or 30 before Devil Fruit?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That would be before, so I'll say 20 after Devil Fruit.
20 after Devil Fruit. Okay, which means I go down.
This is still mostly bludgeoning.
Which means...
You're in lobster form.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Emmerich.
Okay, I'm up.
He's at 1!
He is at 1. Okay. Latvia.
Holy shit.
All right, my round thing has concluded. So I haven't changed Final Dragon Claws at all, but I have decided to fully upgrade and switch to Penumbral Queen's fucking whatever the fuck I call it, Shadows. Also, because Doll was knocked out, Doll returns to my side automatically and returns basically on my turn, but I can I can expedite that by spending stamina. So currently it would be at 5 because of how I've been rolling this. So I'm going to spend 5 stamina to bring Doll back up. No, I added it to myself again. Whoops. Doll is now also on healing gear, very specifically. And due to the way that Doll works, Doll would immediately, upon being brought back up and in healing gear, go over to Din. Din, who is, as we've talked about, is conscious technically.
He's alive.
Is technically conscious, so would mention to Doll, nah, go for Aaron. So Doll immediately and automatically goes over to and resurrects Aaron at 6 stamina.
What the fresh fuck?
Okay.
Next up, because this can happen while Doll is over here, or Doll will return to me. would you like healing, or should I have healing?
Alright. So it's a question of, do y'all want me to try and go for higher damage attacks or lower damage attacks, technically speaking?
I mean, he's
'Cause
pretty
I'm-
damn close to death.
I am at 6. I need 7 to use the 40 damage kick.
Alright. In that case, before Dol returns to my side, they will use this on Aaron. God fucking damn it.
Wait, my turn just passed. I can grant advantage.
You can. Yes, you can.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, I heal say.
Dol gains prof!
10!
Alright. You're at 10? You should be
No, I
at...
was talking
No,
to,
I'm at
talking
10.
About...
Oh, you're at 10. Then Dol immediately returns to my side. Then, due to how this works, Latvia, I'm gonna have to use my movement action to shift out of black hole form because I need to be able to move. Because flying 2 spaces up in the air doesn't really seem that helpful.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And so, with that in mind, I have the Penumbral Queen, shadow out. I am going to hold my main action, to basic attack. This. No, I'm not gonna have Penumbral Queen out. I'm gonna have the Dragon Claws out first. But I'm gonna hold my main action to basic attack Nergigante should they get, near enough to me. But I'm going to use this. Fuck. Never mind.
Nope. Sorry.
Alright. That's fine. That was a bonus action. That's my turn. As I said, I've used my movement, my bonus action, and I'm holding an action right now.
For if he comes to attack you.
Yes.
For if he comes even, near me, if his fucking balls come near me.
Give us.
Oh,
Your...
it's
Alright.
Aaron.
That's my turn.
It's
I'm
Aaron.
alive.
Oh no,
I'm
I
alive.
forgot. You're right. I was already
Alright.
planning out his next turn, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, I forgot.
So, which
Oh.
parts are armored right now? Yeah, Penny, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, for the record, the elements on the penumbral daggers are Hydros and Electros.
Those parts are armored.
So, guys, do y'all want me to try and break another body part, or do y'all want me to just cave its skull
Go
in?
for the head.
Go for the head.
You should aim for the head.
Alright, everyone just kind of pats himself down as he fucking has several tears completely through his clothes. He's like, no, that was bullshit. I came over here to not get that to happen, actually. And as he's saying that, he just he has a glimmering light shine upon him as he becomes light and is now standing on top of it. All right, let's just kind of looks down at it. I'm going to bury your head in the ground, and it's going to stay there, actually. And he's just going to, kick it into the fucking dirt.
Yeah!
Let's
40
see.
damage, 40 knockback.
Let's see if the speed of light can beat the speed of sound. No.
But I mean, it can. It does.
Well, yeah, no, as in the
Yeah.
sound does
Yeah.
not win out. So yeah, how much was this exactly
40.
again?
40 damage directly to its head, kicking it directly down for 40 spaces worth of movement, if that would give any extra damage down.
Oh, we did it.
I was wanting so hard to win with this going through its skull. I'm so glad.
Wait, Iris, no, you can't delete it yet. I need to carve.
Nope, too late. You missed it. Sorry.
Well, no, here's the thing, hold on. I want to carve!
Hold on. even though it's digital and it doesn't make any sense, if you want to do it, fine.
I do want to do it.
I just want to voice that it doesn't make any sense, and
Yeah.
when people take stuff in digital space, it's something. But
Yeah,
whatever.
no, I mean, I
You do what
agree.
you want.
Yeah.
Rosada, get up.
Yeah, they look at you and just dust themselves off.
That was more fun than I was expecting.
Ah.
God, I love Pika Pika no Mi.
Is your little guy okay? I guess.
No, they failed me, so I'll be eating them.
Blinks. You do, yeah.
Weapon eating weapon. Rosada eating bug.
I'm gonna go for funny prof, and I'm gonna be putting. Which of my funny swords do I put it into? Oh, I know I had plans for this that I didn't write down because I'm a dumbass. You know what?
I now have enough stamina.
I am gonna.
God, that was stressful.
Yeah, because I have how many floating prof in fucking Sable? None. I have no floating prof. I have 2 in Cherry
that's-
Rain.
That's rad.
I'm gonna put the 4. I'm gonna put the 4 floating prof into Sable. So that's where that prof is going.
Oh, that's right. I have a very, very important question for you, Iris.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding on.
Sorry, just my Roll20 was fucking lagging out. I wasn't sure if I was disconnecting. What?
I have a very, very important question for you.
Yeah?
Does Nergigante have a class name?
No. No, he doesn't.
Alright.
Sorry.
That's fine. I'll
If you
just
fought a real
leave
one,
my
perhaps, but
I'll just leave my class name as the Highlander Necromantic Mirror of the Soul, Bamboozler, 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 Harbinger of the Witching Hour, Harbinger of the Witching Hour, Corrupted Dream Snatcher, the Grim Reaper.
no problem.
Yeah. Oh god.
All right. So as a question, I know I don't get anything. As a question, Rosada,
Yeah.
do you want to see if your bug gets anything before you fucking devour them? I guess.
Oh, sure. I'll see if they get anything.
All right. How much prof would they actually obtain?
They gained 2.
All right. I'm gonna go check the document. Okay. If this may save its life in your eyes, who knows? But the Doink would get this upgrade. You can now move 1 space every 2 turns. They can save up to 3 of this out-of-turn movement to burst forward and gain advantage on an attack.
That is pretty cool. Can it use that to escape her maw? Is the question.
Well, it is unconscious, so that depends on.
I'd
what
wager
you're
not then.
All right, and then you. And before you ask, this doesn't apply to your current rewards, and I'm so sorry. Replenished power. Rosada uses quite a lot of restored energy in combat, with her twin meters of calamity and clarity being hard to keep well filled. With this upgrade, she has learned to replenish some of it as well as gain more. When she gains calamity or clarity, she instead gains the entire amount of the reward to her total, and when she gains companionship, she may choose half of it to put into either meter. Additionally, when she does spend either stat, she regains half of it at the start of the next combat or by the end of the session. She can also, basically at a 5-to-1 ratio, trade out calamity or clarity to increase a reward by 1.
Can I do that now?
I mentioned it. You can't increase the rewards now, but the calamity clarity gain boost would.
Yeah,
happen.
I mean okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jesus Christ.
It was touch and go there. I
Yeah.
wasn't like, there was never a point where I was like, you guys can't do it, but I was like, ooh, I don't know, maybe if they roll bad or don't
Yeah.
make the right decisions. But then resurrecting Aaron so he could do almost exactly enough, basically, just a little over enough to knock it out. Pretty sweet move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I decided to do my, one entire round worth of rework to get onto healing gear. I will say, just to clarify, because I know you said it doesn't make sense for her to be able to get Nergigante, like, the carving is just a flavor thing. She's taking the essence of, like, that experience, and then after this, she basically goes out and she's either going to kill a real one solo, or she's going to find appropriate but equally effective materials.
She could kill one solo if it was like a regular one who wasn't, beefed up.
Yeah.
As a quick aside, I mean, it's fine. She could just ask Aaron after he develops the Nergigante for it to just, make someone turn in and then just peel off all of their flesh. It's fine.
All their spikes, yeah.
Exactly.
It's fine.
I'm slightly sad that it never got to do its main thing, where, like, because the main difference between Ruiner and regular Nergigante, other than the fact that its spikes are always armored, is the fact that its spines inflict the bleeding status, which, like, I thought was fun, because it's different. It's a bit different from Emmerich's bleed, because it's, like, just a status, it's not stacks.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Speaking... Oh, yeah?
No, you go first.
I was just gonna say, speaking of, along with the regular rewards, just so it's on stream, we also get this funny thing, right?
Yeah, that was posted.
Yeah, it was
okay. Got it.
Also, because this is something I need to work out for a lot of and I like to question the crowd. What do you think I should adapt?
Like,
this can be something
resistance.
offensive or defensive.
I would say, personally, the thing that would make most sense is adapt to getting through defenses, like DR, would be the thing that makes most sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That or, like, piercing defense from all the spikes.
Yeah. I'll go with, like, general, like, armor piercing. So she will always do at least a little bit of damage no matter how much DR someone has.
Yeah. As an aside. Sword Lady, would you be fine with me taking, like, a sample of, like, I don't know if it's kind of the skin. Basically, just, like, a small sample of, like, I guess it would be considered skin for you. Or, like, whatever.
She sort of, like, scratches at herself and is like, I know I have, like, all these scars, but I'm not sure you can take stuff off of me, but, in terms of skin, it just has to be DNA, right? Or equivalent?
The way it works is that it's blood, but with the upgrade that I got, it can be used on targets without blood or even non-living targets by breaking a small and unimportant piece off instead of taking the blood sample. So
if she gave you, like, a
holy
strand of
shit,
hair...
it's 25 league
Yeah. If she gave you a strand of hair, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
just wanted to make sure Soleil sees it,
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she'd pull out a strand of hair.
All right. Thank you. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Almost the 6. I saw the 6. I'm going specifically for the dice fruit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Which I will tell to...
Dice is kind of cool.
As in,
and
I
completely
imagine
useless
as in,
against
like,
Emma.
cutting dice.
That's the Daz Bones fruit. It's
okay.
turn your
steel
body
one, yeah.
into it makes steel, but it's specifically you're turning your body into blades. Yes.
Yeah.
That are as hard as steel for symbolic reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Just a small flavor thing, I imagine. Just like sort of swaying back and forth, looks over. Oh, You look different. Hey again.
Oh, shit.
She's more powerful than the league points.
Cool
She was speaking
see
to
you
Aaron, by
classed
the way.
up or whatever. Not really know each other, but you know, met in I think the first bounty or something. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, what was that? I don't know.
Aiko was just like mumbling, like, you look different. That's pretty cool. Nice to see you again, I guess. We met a long ass time ago, so I don't expect you to remember. Shrug.
I go around here a lot. I've seen like several dozens of people, so like yeah, I don't really. But good to know. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well for myself recently.
Oh yeah.
That's great to hear.
Mumbles.
Hey, Emmerich. You want to go
Greetings.
training sometime?
Sure.
Because I believe that Emmerich and Alapia have met before.
Yeah,
based
yeah,
on-
no, through Scarborough.
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I know that Scarborough and I were planning on doing some of the. There was the one Bloodstone guy. Yes, I believe their name was Cypress.
Mm-hmm.
I know the two of us were planning on going there for some training, so I'm sure that if you're willing, I mean, I'm sure that Scarborough would be fine with you coming along.
I definitely don't mind. I don't know if I want to interrupt your date.
Oh, no, it's not like that.
She looks.
Latfield looks
I'll
at the
ask.
camera. It's totally like that.
Yeah. I'll ask Scarborough just in case.
Din just looks at Emmerich and is just like, I feel so bad for her.
And Emmerich's like, what do you mean? And they all teleport.
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Alright. Hope that was fun, you guys. I don't think we got any fan art or anything.
No, but it
so
was a
no,
very
no,
fun
we're
time.
good to wrap up.
Yeah. God, one day, sometime, I'm going to crit on Undying Breed, and I'm gonna feel like a god. It's gonna
You are
happen.
going to literally stop a combat. The moment you stand back up and pull, they're like, you know what? They just turn around, they just leave.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have a session in the future that'd be fun to have Emmerich in, where if he Undying Breeded, it would be fucking hype as fuck.
Bro, I would love
If
to.
that had happened, Rosana would have heard like, "Are you fucking for real?"
For real? Just like that?
Yeah. But yeah.
On guard?
On God. For now, thank you all so much for watching. It's fantastic being able to do this as we do it. We couldn't do it the way we do it without you guys going around and, spending your time watching our dumb little games. So thank you all very much. If you're new around here, you're enjoying yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, what, you can catch up with more of the things we're doing here on this Twitch channel. You should join our Discord server. Fine dining! Wow! Yeah. There it is. I would have done a bit more of like a scratchy Robin scream, but literally like my fucking entire throat was filled with spit as I was about to do it, and I was like, nope, not anymore. So
they'd be like, join fine dining.
Yep. Bada bing. So, again, thank you all. Of course, big thank you to my fellow players, as well as Iris. Big thanks for running this in the first place. Very, very fun time.
Sure.
And with all that being said, one last thank you, again, because I can't thank you all enough. Good night for now, and say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye to
Goodbye to
everybody.
Shadow.
Good night.